Yeah, you look different.
Shit, I better get a hat on then, huh?
No,
He's like, one stop. He says, you look uglier than fuck without a hat, bro.
you actually look a biker with swastikas on your head.
What's that?
You look like a biker with swastikas.
Hey, the biker ain't got none of those right there, son. Them big old guns.
Them big guns.
Got them bad boys.
Big guns. Big guns. They got big guns. Big
Hey,
guns.
man. Dude, I had no clue that you had one of them bodies, bro.
I forget I got it too. I walk past it every day. Every single day to come up and down here. Well,
Man,
not every
so
day,
you're a
but
lifesaver, bro. You know I got you, man. Anything you ever need anything from me, you just holler. It's yours.
no, I appreciate you.
Whatever you need, I'll give it to you if I got it. Hey, were you the one that said you have a big rock?
Yeah.
That body's yours too. I'll give you that body too.
I was contemplating on getting rid of it, man, but I really like it.
I'll send you that body whether you get rid of it or not. So
Mm.
you can have it. I don't need it. I don't have a big rock no more.
I'm on the phone. Hold on. I swear I got a hangover.
Oh, we live. What up, Joe? Joe Girding in the house. What'd you think of those videos? That second one too, when I turned everything up.
Hold on one. Joe Girding,
Watch out.
can you come in here and show me that system or that conversion you just did? I really am interested in that. But I think I was thoroughly fucking impressed by that setup. I couldn't believe that it was moving like that. It was wheeling like that.
Did
I
you
don't
see
know
that
if
tires
it had the
ballooning,
sensors or
son?
not, but huh?
The tires were ballooning. Like, dude, I almost think that, like, I was barely, like, I was giving it quarter throttle, dude, when it was doing that. I'm almost thinking, dude, if when I get a body, I'm almost, man, that thing's got to be close to be able to do a standing backflip, jerking up that hard.
That's what I said, but you don't know how the system's gonna act when you hit the power that hard. But I want to know what gearing he has on there.
I'm not. He can't see you. He's facing my way. I was just messing with you.
Who's
I
that?
don't know what gearing's in it. I'm sure he's got some different gearing in it than stock because he said he forgot to give me two pinions, and he said he's changed it. So I'm not for sure exactly what pinion's in there,
I'm about to ask him.
but it's got to be. I definitely need something in that center diff though, like some earplugs, because it's ballooning them front tires like a mother.
I was wondering. I was looking at my Creighton, and I'm like, I got that. I bought that truck. You know what I mean? Just got rid of the box for it actually. So I was the only person that ever went into that truck, but I never went into it. So I'm like, I should go into that transmission and change those, put some fluid in it.
Yeah, I think I need to too. I don't know. I think I asked Beast Mode what fluids were in it. Me or Torture did. One of the two did. But I don't think he ever answered back. I mean, he might have been running stock fluid in it. I don't know. Maybe I need to just take it apart. You know what I mean? And see what fluids in it. Maybe throw some earplugs just in the center diff.
Yeah, I should do mine right now. Joe Girding, no, I was talking about that 5T or whatever you got. I didn't know you had a 5T. I had no clue.
You beautiful.
Who said something about that? Somebody just said something about Creighton arms, that you put Creighton arms on it. I'm like, when the fuck did this happen?
I was funny to see those. Like,
Huh?
did
Huh?
Did Heavy get another EXB Creighton?
I know. I'm like this fucking dude, man.
I'm like,
yeah.
Two of them.
Yeah.
And then he put my name at Lucas. Yeah, motherfucker, I know you got two of them. Whatever.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Got it like that.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the 8S Creighton, dude. That thing's gonna be a beast. I didn't really want to give it too much beans. You know what I mean? I mean, I was giving it the beans, but I didn't want to give it too much. It didn't have no body on it.
I know. I'm like, where's the fucking body at?
I took that thing. That thing's trash, dude.
That shit is not trash. You worry about them looks. Them looks is the last thing to worry about. Fuck that.
Hey, I'm worried about. Hey, I gotta be in style, bro.
Yeah, some do. Some definitely do. Some people do that. Have to be in style, but I don't know. I guess I'm different. I just don't give a damn.
Well, I mean,
disgusting, and I'm running it.
I like my stuff to run, and I like it to look good at the time. I mean, I take care of. You know, what I mean, I take care of a lot of them. I'm always washing my. You know, what I mean, anything I have, I make sure it's clean. That's just how. You know what I'm saying? I'll bash the crap out of it and beat it up. The body will look beat the hell up, but guess what? It's going to look clean because I'm going to clean it every time.
Right.
That's just how I am. You know what I mean? Everybody's different, though.
Everybody is different, and that's why I'm like, I mean, I got to respect it, but it's like, you got a great body.
I'm going to bring that body to the Ohio Bash, and guess what?
You're going to beat the shit out.
Give it to your ass to take home.
Yeah, I most definitely would.
I'm going to give it to you to take home. I'm talking to Deontay. I'm talking to DZ. Oh, that Outcast body in there.
Was that your wife?
No, it's Charlie. My little turd head. My wife's in the other room.
Did the lymph nodes go down?
Yeah, his lymph nodes are down a lot. He was he don't have a fever. The only thing that was weird, like he didn't today, but the last 2 days before he started just out of the blue, he started having nosebleeds all day.
What?
Yeah. But everything else just went down. He felt better today. We went to ball practice. I mean, he's not feeling 100%, but he's feeling way better. My little buddy. So.
You tell the doctor he even having nosebleeds?
Well, the doctor. He sees the doctor Tuesday. So he sees the doctor Tuesday and the dentist.
Are they excessive?
No, they're not really excessive, are they, Charlie? They're just small nosebleeds.
Yeah.
I
So
was gonna say, ain't that a sign of thin blood?
nah, I don't know. I had nosebleeds when I was young. Like it just came out of the blue. Especially when it's hot outside. When it was hot outside when I was a kid, man, I'd be walking down the road, all of a sudden my nose would be dripping. I look down, it's blood. Been all that coke I did as a kid. Just kidding. What's that, buddy? They're not going to do nothing to you at the doctors. They're probably just going to check up on you, and then mommy will tell them that you had nosebleeds. You know, that your nose was bleeding, but we haven't had any today, so hopefully we're done with the nosebleeds. Your neck's way down. Definitely not swelled up as it was. So that's 100% better, too. So I'm going to say you're about 95% better maybe right now.
No,
You'll be good enough to go to work Monday. I wore that today. That was my turkey outfit. It is. I was on my knees in the. Hey, guess what I forgot? Me and Shelby got all the way to the blind.
My chairs.
I forgot the chairs in the truck.
Oh, in the truck?
Yeah, we basically had to sit. We had to sit on like our knees and our ass the whole time.
You ain't get nothing?
No, we had them gobbling, man. They were gobbling all around us, man. But as soon as they flew out of the trees to the ground, it went silent. but I think they were henned up. They had hens because I heard a couple hens back here. When they're henned up on them ladies, they're not coming nowhere. They're going wherever those hens go. They're like, "Hey, girl."
Right. What you talking about? That makes something happen, shawty.
Yeah, come here, Chowdy. Let me holler at you.
Yeah.
Damn, I think Joe's the only one in here. He's the only one that's commented anything. I need to go get this shirt out of the dryer real quick. I'll take you with me. My legs are stiff, Bubba. And I'll tell you what, once I turned that steering and stuff up, dude, that thing started steering way better too, man. I don't know what kind of servo he's got in there, but
Yeah, I don't know. It'll turn better with stock tires or a different set of tires.
yeah, I'm sure it would. I mean, I might eventually get another set. I mean, those stock tires he gave me they're about, I don't know, they're not very good. They're busted, like they split open, and he's put some kind of like glue and stuff on them, like on the actual treads.
Yeah.
So they probably blow apart pretty quick. Oh, I did some wheeling and deal today. Look what I got.
The fuck is that?
That's a recurve bow, like the old style bow that you just pull back.
Oh.
They used to hunt with back in the day.
Yeah.
I got one of those. I'm going to start shooting it a little bit and trying to have some fun with it. I'm going old school, son. I'm going to run around going, whoa, 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 whoa. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Run around like my ancestors. Like my grandma and my great-grandma on my mom's side. My grandma on my mom's side was full-blooded Cherokee.
Was she?
Yep. 100% full-blooded Cherokee. Oh, new pillows, son. One of those pillows like on TV, as seen on TV. Man, I like JoJo's pillow. It's one of the ones you can wrap your legs
Don't put
around.
your nasty ass feet on.
Oh,
because
that
it
nasty ass feet on it.
Yeah.
You can put my feet. Okay, God. Just messing around.
Yeah, I'll help you. You're fine trying to show up.
Nobody showboating. Run your dogs. What are you working on, Deezy?
My DB Pro.
Oh, the one that got back?
Yeah. I ran it today, dude. All my shit's getting hot. Every car I ran is getting hot. This got so hot the solder came undone.
Man, I think it's just. I mean, dude. I think every car I own gets hot, man. The only car that I ever ran that didn't get hot, that hasn't like ever got hot on me, that was my X-Max when it was stock. But now that I got the big block and everything in it, I haven't really ran it. So we'll see at the Ohio Bash how hot it gets.
Yeah, my 5B don't get hot on me. That's good.
Even the Techno gets hot, but the Techno's not meant to be bashing and running around. Like you said, that motor combo setup's only meant for racing. I take that back. My Mojave didn't get hot, but that was on stock setup. Now it's getting, now it's got ADAS. It's like you got to invest in like fans for everything, and it can't be stock fans.
Right. Gotta be upgraded fans. Good fans.
Yeah, hell, the 8S Outcast today was overheat it didn't overheat, but the motor was getting real hot, but the fans broke on it. Jeremy told me to send him a picture. He said he might have an extra. He didn't know it was broke, but I mean, I told him, I said, I'm not that worried about it. I'll get one for it. I got that one blue fan that you sent me. Hell, I could probably hook it up in there. I probably have to put a little 2S or 3S battery in there though.
Yeah, that's ideal.
I mean, probably ain't gonna get hot, but I got that triple stack fans in it. But he run one time anyways and bring them back and let them cool off. You know, run the fans on them. Pro. Get that back when you got your Creighton, the EXB.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who had it. I gave him that and the Red Cat Kaiju, the upgraded one.
Oh, the old one.
Yeah, for that. I gave him that for that crawler, that super nice crawler I got.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be getting rid of it tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh, your big crawler. You're gonna get rid of it?
Yeah, somebody
Are you selling it or trading it?
trading it. He got a MT410. Dude's got an MT410 with like all the M2C upgrades.
Yeah.
He's got a Tekin system in it. He's got another Castle 6S system.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got the ET48 chassis, shock towers, wings, and then a whole bunch of parts. 3-4 bodies, a Futaba radio.
Dang. You're getting now the 8S Outcast that you just got, the XB. It's not the one you sold that guy, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's the same one that you had before, the one you did the skinny backflip with.
Yep, that's it.
But you say it got a different setup in it now, though?
Yeah, I put that setup in my 5B.
Okay. What's up, Dickweed?
What's up, guys?
What's going
Not
on?
much. Just got my fucking slash conversion done.
Your drag for the drag car?
Yeah.
Nice,
Dude, these front runners, hold on. Dude, they're super skinny.
Yeah, they look skinny. Skinny as crap.
Yeah. Yeah. I like them. I ran it up and down the street a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, it is fast. It's going to be fast.
Heck yeah, dude. Oh, look at that shirt, dude. Yeah.
Oh, this?
Baby.
All day.
Turtles in a half shell. Turtle power. Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to wait to wrench on this on live, but I was like, oh, fuck, dude, I can't wait.
Yeah, I got one late.
Come on, baby.
There are a few couple things though I still got to do to it.
All those hangers.
You hear me, dude?
What?
I said I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get up early. I just want to jump on here and holler at you for a few.
All right, boss. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right.
All right, brother. Appreciate you too. See you, Dickweed.
See you once up.
What you running, a VXL in there?
What?
You running a VXL?
No, it's I think a Hobby Wing ESC and some unknown motor, but it's a 3800 kV motor. Pretty much, I mean, it's pretty much like the Traxxas, the XL. It's pretty comparable to it. Now the Slash I got from Gabe has the VXL in it.
Oh, you got 2 Slashes? Or is that a Rustler?
3.
Oh.
Well, I mean, this was a Rustler. I just converted it to a Slash today. Yeah. So I can fit a drag body on it.
What's up, Big Daddy?
What, big baby?
What you working on?
DB Pro?
Oh, man, I heard good things about those.
Fucking love it.
What's up, Dickweed?
What's up? You know, just doing minor things.
Like being sexy? Well, fuck you then.
Yeah, if you want to consider that minor.
Oh,
What are you working on?
I'm gonna put these belted trenchers that I got on this Baja Ray.
Yeah. That looks like a fun truck.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had one.
It's pretty fun, tell you that.
Losi, that's made by Losi, correct?
Yeah. I love Losi.
I love.
Yeah, they
Losi.
make good vehicles.
I'm very gay for Losi.
Yeah.
Deontay,
Yes, ma'am.
do it again, like you were earlier. Yeah. It don't sound the same when it's not 1.5.
No.
Where'd Lucas go?
He had to go Betty by.
Night.
Yeah. His coochie meow hurt.
Oh, stank ass. Belted trenchers. Oh. Coochie meow meow.
I don't know what I did to this DB Pro. This dude I gave it to, he didn't drive it.
Don't you love that? Like, thank God you only took this Super Rock Ray out a couple times because it came back the exact same way. I was like, oh, thank God. Because that's my baby. It's my baby.
Yeah, a couple times, more like once. What did I do to this truck? Why is this dude? I must have did the diffs and I fucking had there's grease everywhere. I must have had it too tight.
Dude, I cannot believe how that thing backflipped with that gearing earlier.
Yeah.
It was quite a shock. I didn't know it was going to be that dramatic.
Yeah, that gearing gets down.
It's sure enough, dude.
I guess I gotta make a disclaimer to them guys, like when I'm speaking about my situations, it's not long run time.
I also can't believe it made that Max 5 look like a hoe.
It sure did.
I've never seen that before from a Max 5.
Yeah. Oh, whole ass Max 5.
Yep.
Oh, whole ass tricky ass.
Kick in the booty ass. Dickweed, how's your slash, bro?
It's great.
I guess I'll go fuck myself.
I messed up the gluing on one of the front tires. No,
Oh,
there's a delay.
I hate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, daddy.
But it's good. She's fast.
Hey, dude wants to meet with that MT410 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's an hour away. I'm like, dude, you're far.
Ooh.
I'm like, bro, that's far. And then he was like, you were trying to meet me here, and I looked it up, and it said an hour and 30 minutes. I said, bro, I'll pass on that if that's the case. I said, I'll keep my shit because I'm like, this is the farthest I ever driven for an RC, bro. I'm like, I hate driving.
You said hour and 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Good.
So that's a 3-hour drive for an RC.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm straight. I just
If you
can't.
get
do it.
one for like
Dude, that's
ridiculous
oh
or
my
free or
God.
something, I could see that. But
Yeah, I'm like, I'm good, bro. He's like, all right, we'll do it here, and then it's an hour. I'm like, man, I don't even want to drive that far.
it's a pretty good deal, though. Well, it's pretty even.
It's even.
But you will definitely use that more. You know that.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I'm like, he's like, do you think this is a good deal? I said, all right, I'll tell you this. I said, I'm never gonna tell you it's a good deal. I said, you got to think if it's a good deal for you. I'm like, I'm never gonna talk you into doing something just because it's for my benefit. I'm like, I'm not that guy. I can't do it. And I'm like, you got to look at it in your point of view. You know what I'm saying? You got to weigh out your goods and bads.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm not the guy to tell you something just so it's in my benefit. I'm just gonna. You got to think about it yourself. Because I'm like, I can go without it. I've had 4 or 5 of them.
There will always be another one.
Right. I'm like, there'll always be another one. I said, I'll be happy sitting with my stuff, but I just use that one more.
What electronics?
It has the Tekin 6S electronics in it, and then it has then he's got the 6S Mamba Monster 2 and 2200 kV motor.
Oh, that's pretty good. Well, yours has a copperhead.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. But not as much of those electronics.
Then he's like, "Can I keep the 6S system?" I'm like, no. I'm like, I need the Tekin and the 6S, or it's just not worth it to me. I'm like, like if you feel that you can't do it, man, let me know because I'll happily say that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I respect it, but don't have me attempt to drive out there. I told him literally like, don't have me attempt to drive out there, and you change your mind. I said because that's going to lead to a whole nother situation.
Dude, I hate those kind of trades where you want to, but you wouldn't hurt if it didn't, and you just want to get it over with, yay or nay.
Right. And I kept it 100 with him. I'm like, now you gotta realize this, man. I said, look at it like this. I said, you got that whole thing sitting up there for $1,350. All that shit. I'm like, I said, you gotta look at it like this. As yourself, you know what I mean? Would you go rather spend $1,350 with for some used shit, or are you gonna go buy some new shit for $1,350? I'm like, that's me like posting this car up for that price. I'm never gonna get that. You gotta be realistic. People are gonna rather go to the store and buy it brand new for that.
Yep. You're never gonna get your money back.
That's what I told him. I can't. I said I knew it going in that I'm never gonna get my money back for this. And I told him, like, I'm thinking on logic. I'm not thinking what I personally want. It's logical for you to do that. If it's logical, then do it. If not, don't do it. But I'm like, he's like, all right, I'll do it. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? He said, we figured out a time tomorrow. And I'm like, I said, before we go make that time, I said, I'm going to hit you up and make sure you want to do it for sure. You know what I mean? Just because if you change your mind, it's still okay. You know what I mean? But don't change your mind. Pre-run it. Or meeting each other. You know, he's like, God damn, this guy is fucking.
I don't know. Is this guy going to trade or not? Fuck.
He's like trying to make me think like you don't want to do it.
He's like, wait a
Oh,
minute,
bro.
Joe?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you yeah or nay. I'm not gonna put a bug in your ear for shit.
Put a penis in my butt.
But
No Kratom? No Kratom today?
no, I think I'm hungover.
For real still?
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to get me some.
I love it.
Dude, I haven't taken it in like a year, probably like 2 years. So it's about time to take it. Take it again.
About that time, huh?
About the time to get top
I
blocking.
just gotta quit buying fucking RC parts every time I get money.
Well, there's no fun in that. Gotta buy RC parts.
And crack.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, it's a necessity, but
What, crack?
yeah, can't go without that.
No, you need that. Peanut butter and crack.
Both, yeah.
What did it have on here? I don't remember. Nope, not those.
She no like cocaine.
Crack. Cocaine. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
Have you been watching?
I like it very much.
Have you been doing any research on Jack Sparrow's?
No, I hear that shit on the news all day though. I'm like, who the fuck? She hit me, I hit her. And I'm like,
Case.
you know what they're even fighting about? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy.
Sounds like my life. I hate how there's a delay on my end. It really aggravates me.
Yeah, it's pretty gay. It's a gay delay.
I see what it feels like.
Damn, that took you like 45 seconds to say something.
No, that's your delay, bro. To us, you just said that.
It's just not saying to us. You just said that.
What? Man, I forgot what motor. I have no clue what I have in here for electronics. Oh, a castle. Oh, that's good.
Castle's always good.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
feel if I did pop one, I would feel a lot better.
Oh, 100%, 1,000% know that.
Me.
Like you know, how you're addicted like crack and shit. and then you take it and you're like, oh, I'm well.
You should do resort back to good old crack a lot. Yeah, kind of like crack. It's like, man, this color's fun. Yeah, kind of like crack, right? What? Dickweed and strip, man. Holy shit, the whole chat or whole live. Sorry, we just jealous.
Damn right.
I wish I could be too.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. But instead, I just got to sit here with a penis in my butt.
Hey, when the time comes, though, it'll be magical for you.
What? Penis in the butt?
You'd be so
Oh,
paranoid.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep, smoking again.
That's it.
After you stop and then try it again, like you get super paranoid.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. Because when I went in the military and I got out, I smoked and I got out. I got paranoid as hell at first. I was like, the fuck? It's just giving me anxiety. I hate it when you guys go somewhere and be like, everyone knows I'm high. Like, nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
But the whole time, I'm like, they're all looking at me like, this is how high he
Yeah.
is.
Right. Right.
You're late.
He's wearing shades
If you use, like
inside.
some eye drops, your eyes still feel like they're like bleeding. They're so dry. And you go look in the mirror and you put clear eyes in, so you look just fine, but you feel like your eyes are just so red they're bleeding. Good old, I miss those days.
I don't ever get red eyes. I don't think.
I did. I'm sure you do. You just don't notice. You're too high to notice.
I mean, my lazy eye just gets a little lazier, but that's about it.
Oh. You were like, oh, I got allergies.
Well, I mean,
It's pollen.
if it's every day, then I mean, if you always look that way, no one assumes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's just how you normally are. Then when you finally don't have red eyes, they're like, whoa, what's wrong with you?
I'm trying to rock this way.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, yeah.
Oh, one! Damn it! I think it's proven.
When I was younger, when I was smoking, I used to think like, you know how black people call each other brother? Like, we're supposed to be brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I felt about weed smokers. Supposed
Oh,
to be,
yeah. Yeah.
you smoke weed, I smoke weed.
Automatic friends. It's like when kids go to the playground and you're like, do you want to be friends? Sure.
Then we're cool. Automatic.
I used to work at a call center, and one of the bosses, he smoked weed, But he didn't like. I used to go outside and smoke weed, but he didn't come with me and smoke weed or like say nothing about me smoking weed or ask me to buy it. You know what I'm saying? Try to buy it from me. I'm like, well, what the fuck? I'm like, he's not a brother.
Oh yeah.
And he was a super stoner. Like he used to, like he had dreads and he was white. His name was Kyle. Like, dude, that's a straight stoner. Hi, Joe.
What's going on?
What's up, Joe?
How are things?
Joe, can we see what you were talking about now, or is that still a secret?
I'll put a video out tomorrow.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, he said, I'll put a video up tomorrow. You see it when you see it.
He's like, just join my Patreon. You get early
Right.
access. That's what I always say.
Go see
What do
it.
you want to see? That new build?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's just a Creighton. Nobody gives a fuck about those.
Well, not when it's on a 5T chassis.
It ain't no 5T chassis. It's all Arma.
Yeah.
I'll bet you RC over
Oh, hell no. You built it.
it.
Oh, wait, what RC? You could be talking about anyone at Walmart RC.
Either way, I'm going to win it because it's all Arma parts except for the body.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, this dude fucking had me like thinking that it was like something like insane.
No,
What? What is it?
insane. It's pretty insane. I'll show it to you guys.
Yeah.
There's only 9 people in here. It's not fucking your views up because I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
No,
watch
no,
it.
You see, Deontay? I could sell ice to an Eskimo.
Get anybody to do anything. Buddy, let me fuck your wife. I'm telling you how much it's gonna be. My dick is small and she's gonna think you're a fucking colossus.
Yeah, turn into something like that. Trust me, man, you're going to be the man.
All right, you can fuck my wife one time.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'm doing this for you.
Right.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's what you're going to show? I seen that in the thumbnail.
What do you want to see?
Take that body off.
Take your shirt off.
Oh, yeah, you go. Whoa. Hey, take it easy. Take it easy, dickweed. Huh.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
I know what he did. Did you weld them?
Not yet. They're bolted. I don't know if I'm gonna have to weld it yet, but I did line up a buddy that welds aluminum on the regular, and he said he'll tack it together for me if I need it.
You know what?
Shouldn't be
You
that
would have
hard.
won because technically it's all Arma parts.
Everything, it's all Arma. Everything.
Put the chassis braces in there too.
Look how
Yeah,
long
they
that
should.
chassis or that chassis bridge. Look how long that tower to tower is.
That's the original Creighton bridge. That's the original Creighton bridge.
It's the what?
That's the original Creighton brace right there.
Holy hell.
One piece?
Yeah.
That was on the very first ones, right?
Yes.
Then they realized that didn't work out, so they split it into 2.
Right. Yep. Yeah. When they split it in 2 off of this, when it was.
Well, let me ask you this. It's a one word. Why?
Because the RTR Creighton I had, once that sale comes out, it wasn't worth shit. I had an extra chassis, and it didn't cost me a dime except the body.
He looked at it, he's like, well, fuck you. Started tearing it apart.
Yep, it did too. Yep. And it built it in about 2 nights
So what you're saying is you're selling it.
after I run it. Maybe.
You ran it on the video, right?
I haven't ran it yet, no.
Oh,
Damn,
I
I
don't
wonder
have
how
any
it's gonna
I don't have
run.
any video of this. I don't have any video of this at all.
I thought you were posting it tomorrow.
Well, yeah, I will when I make a video in the morning.
So 2 motors, 2 ESCs.
2 diffs, 2 center diffs. One here, one here.
So you pretty much made a good-looking version of what Kevin Tailbot did.
Yeah, he just stuck a snowboard in between his.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mine eventually, I don't have a dog bone in between the 2 center diffs yet.
Oh,
And it's,
You have a long one, right?
I think it's 107 millimeter. It's the same as infraction or felony or limitless. It's the same length as one of them, I think.
if you
But
did
it's
that,
like-
that shit would be legit as fuck, man.
Oh, it will.
You're gonna put it in there?
I'll get one somewhere. I'll make one if I have to. I'll split one in the center or something, and I'll join it together or something. I don't know.
But why would you want that though?
I don't know yet. Until I run it, I don't know. Maybe I will want it separate. We'll see.
Did you
I feel like the other side of the diff would spin a lot faster because there's nothing there.
But the question
It's
is, how many?
It's locked up with total jam. As tight as I could jam earplugs in there, it's locked.
Yeah,
You
you're not
ain't-
gonna have an issue.
Yeah.
You
So
just gotta
that's-
change it frequently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll just.
Not
I'll check.
frequently, but more than normal.
We'll see. Hopefully it works.
Yeah.
We'll see. No, it runs in the house. It'll do a wheelie in the house, no problem.
What motors?
They're the 1520s.
Okay.
That's all I had for doubles for dual motors. So that's all. So that's what got stuck in there for now.
And I'm wondering. I feel like it should be pretty cool because you're only running half a car. You know what I mean? You're only running 2 axles.
Right, and you got to figure this thing right now. When I picked it up next to the XLT, the way it's set up right now, this is lighter than the XLT by quite a bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this thing should actually fly. I'm thinking. But like I say, I only use, these are all used parts. Everything is used on it. So, I mean, there's probably going to have to be something I'm going to have to tighten up here or there once I start winding it up pretty good.
What you got
Yeah,
for
that's
gear?
full custom build.
Yeah.
What's your gearing?
Right now, 29, 39. And that's just basically what I had. Also, again, it's 2 gears. So that's what got stuck on there for now.
That's huge gears.
Yeah, but you figure it's only doing half.
It's
We'll
only doing 2 wheels.
And then I'm only going to run 2 batteries too, so it's not going to be 4 batteries. It's only going to be the two 4S batteries. So it's not going to have real long run time. I think the batteries I'm using are 8,000 mAh. They're Ovonics. So it'll have decent runtime. But
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah, it won't be too bad.
So that's 2 ESCs.
Yeah, one here, one down here.
So you're running 4S on each?
No, it's wired up for 8S to each.
Oh, you do have it wired up together.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see.
And it's simple as I can unplug it all if this decides it's stupid. I didn't ruin nothing. Everything can come right back apart. And this one can become a Creighton again. This one can become an Outcast again, and no problem.
Oh, so you do like Talbot did and just cut it off?
Didn't cut the chassis at all?
Just the very front of it. Yeah. So I'd have to get a new Outcast chassis.
Which ain't shit.
That'd be the only thing I'd have to get. I'd just cut off the very front of it. Just because it was hitting the other diff.
Wow.
I gotta see this thing in action, man.
Yeah, I can't. Like I say, I haven't ran it yet either, and that's I was just saving the video just for that. And then I got these all lined up so that way it says Arma perfectly on both sides.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. That's crazy. What do you-
Really, I mean, I got
Yes.
8 bolts holding it together right now, all the way from right here where my finger's at, right here, and about right behind this first diff, to all the way back here. There's 3 right here in the center. There's 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and what is there? 2 more back there, I think. Yeah, 2 more back there. Yeah, at the back. See, I didn't cut the Creighton chassis, so it comes all the way back down there still. I haven't even prettied it up or anything down there yet at all. So
I cannot fucking
Yeah.
see. That shit's crazy. Did you measure it a lot, or did you measure a lot? Because how did you get?
No, actually, what I did was I took the back end of the Creighton off, and I already had pretty much most of the Outcast already taken apart. And so then it was basically I just kind of laid it next to each other. Then I seen how long this brace was, and that it hit right up into this. I literally took it and I looked it under, and I'm like, I bet if I cut off the front of that fucking chassis, I bet this sucker goes right together. And it sure as hell did. And this brace here, right here, that I made, is actually the ends of these braces, but it's one of these, one of the tire or whatever you call them, links for the suspension, whatever the fuck they are, whatever you call them, technical term.
Well,
So it is actually all
The
from,
transmission against each other.
yes, yep.
Yeah, I
Yep,
can't see that good. It's not that
That way
good.
you got that triangle, you're coming down here, connects it to there, and then connects it back up to there, and then this whole top is all one.
This
This
is
is
been working on that.
I put it together in 2 nights.
did you take Kratom?
No, I just a lot of stuff going on lately. A couple sleepless nights.
You all right?
Oh yeah, just a lot of life going on at the moment.
I know that's right. I know that's right, man. Shit, you know my number though.
Yeah.
And them sleepless nights is what made you fucking just do that type of shit.
Yeah, and it was that sale too, because there was a couple guys interested in buying it, and then what they don't want this. They didn't want a fairly well used RTR K8 when they can buy a brand new EXB for same price.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't blame them one bit. I was almost going to buy one too. I was thinking about it, or an Outcast.
You're damn right. Why not? You know what I mean?
I almost thought about getting one just for the fuck of it.
You made me take some Kratom.
Dude, Gabe bought one.
I know. I've been hearing all you guys have gotten them. Strip got one.
Tony?
Tony got one too. Tony just got the XLT too.
Yep.
You got one.
Yep.
DZ's probably got 5.
Nah, just one.
Just one.
Wow, man. Dude, how do you not have fucking 20,000 subs?
You got to make more fart noises.
Yeah, more fart noises. Yeah, okay.
Hey, do you and Earl talk on the outside of here?
No.
Damn, man,
I really don't talk to pretty much anybody besides, Duffel Bags. I talk to him probably a couple times a week, but other than that, besides you guys, that's about it. I mean, on the chat, I talk to, on the lives and stuff, I talk to everybody. Other than that, not outside unless somebody asks me a question or something on Facebook or Instagram. Which happens quite often, which is fine.
Yeah, that's dude. You need more
Facebook.
subs, man.
Facebook's getting annoying though. That Jesus.
Man, I can't wait to see that thing in action, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm hoping that the motors work out because I really don't want to invest any money in a couple of motors. I really don't right now because I want to put more money towards a Raminator.
Yeah.
You make money off of YouTube?
What's that?
Do you make money off of YouTube?
About every 2 or 3 months, I get about $100.
Wow.
I turned most of my monetization off now just because a couple of videos were for sale cars, and I did a few shorts. So really, lately here, I haven't made shit. I don't get that many views. I get the normal people who watch my stuff, and that's about it. And then a few trickle on throughout time.
It really does not.
I feel like check this out. Earl, get the fuck in here.
Take me off the big screen too.
We gotta talk about this because this is Earl, it's obviously not like what you do. You don't really do custom shit. But I think, Joe, let's be honest. I think, for one, if your editing was different and your area was different,
yeah,
it would be better. If you're, I'm just giving my opinions, like, because.
Oh yeah. Oh, if I put some more effort into it, I could probably get it to grow a little better.
Well, yeah, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it right now. But I think,
yeah.
I'm just giving option. I'm just giving like what I'm thinking, right? Because this shit, it's important. You know what I mean? Because this is what people want. They want that custom crazy. You know what I mean? That go out and beat the shit out of your shit. So, okay, different areas, right, and more frequent, and custom shit like that is bringing thousands and thousands of views.
Yeah.
And then you have to Goofy Skunk, thank you. And then you have to have your mouth open in the thumbnail.
Maybe that's what I'll do on this one.
Open your mouth.
Yeah. Earl. Damn, you guys look alike. Joe, maybe let's see what happens. You should do it. Do the mouth open, and like you just fucking did, do the mouth open, or what you own it. Do the mouth open, and let's see what happens.
All right, I'll only leave it up there for so long. I'll change the thumbnail like after a week or so. I'll see how it does. I'll do something. I've been thinking about it. I haven't done a weird thumbnail like that. Really.
You see. Heavy ain't saying nothing because he's like, "Don't fucking do it." But just to see what it does, you know what I mean?
That'd be a good experiment.
Exactly. So there's that, right? Earl, you know the shit. So that's why I told you to come in here. But like, say if you had.
Earl says all white people look alike.
Say if you had 10 grand to play with, right? $10,000 to play with, and you did all custom builds, all crazy shit like that, right? Do you think that you could get with that $10,000 that you could get another 10,000 subscribers and you know what I'm saying, 10,000 views each view? You got your 10,000 back in a couple of videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it depends on what you're building. Depends on what people are interested in.
Right, because I think if you'd have did the old uppity ass, oh guys, look what I got right here, check him out. You know what I'm saying? And you did that with like the SEX6. You know what I mean? The SEX6 should have got you $3,000, 3,000 subscribers. That build should have got you so much. You know what I mean? Nobody's ever seen no shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Earl to come in here because maybe it seems like he knows the formula. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, dude, like this type of shit right here is shit exciting on the shit that you're doing right now. And I'm not trying to dick ride you, but obviously I am right now. So let's be honest. So that's what I'm just saying. But Heavy, I really thought he would have said something, but he's sitting there with his dick in his ass and just you know, fucking with his card. But I think that's what do you want to know? That's what brings the views.
Yeah, if I get once I get them go-kart adapters, then we'll play with the Raminator some, and that will make Sparks Raminator look little.
Right. Earl.
What's
I
up?
just need them adapters.
There he is.
What's up, Earl?
What I just said, did that make sense or no?
Oh, what's that? I was probably trying to log on.
For an example, like if he had 10K right now and he did all custom builds, all wild shit, and he didn't have that Joe Girding, Earl Moorhead Eeyore vibe, you know what I mean? And he was like super hyped up, like Exo Cage and Kevin Tailbot, and he was presenting all these good editing, all these custom builds that he did with like 10 grand. Do you think that he'd get 10,000 views and 30,000 subs? Like,
No. The way the YouTube analytics work is even if you had, say, the 2,000 people on your channel sharing your video, unless you get another big time YouTuber to shout you out, like Tony to shout it out, you're not going to get the views high enough to put you to the top of the list where these guys are at. So, you know, even guys with 30,000, subscribers, if you look at the analytics, they make good videos, but the way the YouTube will hide your content and only show it to the people in the United States. They won't show it to the people in UK or Europe or other parts of the country like Kevin Talbert and, a lot of these other big YouTubers like RC Sparks. Those guys could post a video of taking a shit on a toilet and they'll get 100,000 views.
All day,
because their analytics are so high, they get put to the top of the list. So it's shared with more people around the world. Where, a small time YouTuber, you never get put to that list where anybody will see it. And that's the biggest problem. You have to get in an hour, you would have to get 20,000 views in an hour to get put to the top of the YouTube list as going viral. And that's just not going to happen with a small channel. Everybody we know online could share your video like
and
they share my giveaway video. The analytics on that got really high and the dollar amount went up really high, but it didn't get shared around the world. People to this day are still finding that YouTube video of giving away $7,000 in RCs.
Damn.
Good.
And those videos only got about 8,000 views. So that's like saying, let me give you $10,000 in your pocket. Just comment down below and you have a chance to win it. And look, less than 10,000 views on that. I just don't see it. It sucks.
It does. Joe's fucking SEX6 should have went viral. I think
Oh
That
yeah, because
was
it's better
crazy.
than Exo Cage's build on the SCX6.
all
Better than
fucking
any other
day.
YouTubers.
Yeah.
I
Nobody
agree.
speaks to the SDX6.
Yep, I agree. It's just the way the analytics are.
Yeah.
They just won't share your content because you're not that relevant. They allow you so many subscribers per day, and then they pull your video and drop it way to the bottom. They allow you so many views, and then they pull your content from other countries to where those people can't even find you.
That's
I
crazy.
swear that's the case. Yes.
It is the case. I
Mhm.
know it for a fact. That was the whole purpose of the
Even
$7,000 giveaway.
like you said, even if you put exactly to a T what the fuck you put in that title
Yep.
in the search bar, you can't find it. It always jumps up to the highest faggots up there. You know what I'm saying? Like
It does.
no matter what it is, even if
Yep.
they got some junk ass shit, you put it right there.
They would have to search your name or your YouTube name plus what's in the title in order to find you. Because I search my own content and guess what pops up? Kevin Talbert, RC Sparks,
Oh yeah.
JT.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 7 down trying to look for my own name. It's ridiculous.
I'm glad you came in here, bro, because that's all facts right there. Like I don't know. I'm sorry I jumped on this, Joe. You're like, I don't give a fuck. But
No, I didn't know that kind of information about YouTube. I didn't.
And what's going to happen with Joe's
bullshit.
video when he posts that? Everybody's going to, in his comment section, is going to say you copied Kevin Talbert, even though that's way different.
I'm pretty sure I can back up that I didn't.
I
That's-
know.
did.
You're running a completely separate system, and especially if you connect the two diffs, which
Yeah.
is going to split the loads on the battery because you're running one set of 8S batteries.
Right.
You need to connect those diffs, or when you pull that trigger, you're going to draw so much from those batteries to those ESCs to where the ESCs are going to catch fire, or because you're not running four 4S battery packs, the voltage
Right.
drop's going to be so much the ESCs are going to starve and they could catch fire.
Oh, yeah.
Or you're going to blow up the batteries or melt the lines. So if you connect it with the drive shaft, like you were saying, that 107 millimeter drive shaft, you're going to split the load between the two ESCs, kind of like you're splitting the battery loads,
Yeah.
and you have a better chance of not burning it down that way.
But that don't make sense. That's not going to stop anything.
What's
One
not
of
going
them-
to stop it?
That drive shaft ain't going to stop that
It
load.
is. It's connected to two motors, so it splits the load.
I believe the front one's probably going to spin a lot faster, and in my head, just
It
like when it
shouldn't.
gets out,
Well,
right? I'd say like you're
less
taking
of a
off,
load.
your front one's got to spin faster. than
you've
it is.
locked both drive shaft or both center diffs. You've locked them. You've stuffed as many air plugs as you can in it. So that's a solid unit. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to diff out left to right. You're not going to diff out front to rear. It's going to want to drive off the rear, kind of like it was locked. So the only way is in a turn, it could diff out to the left or the right because the diffs are open. But no, all you're doing is taking the two motors and whatever load this motor has and whatever load this motor has, when you connect them, you're splitting the load. So those ESCs will require less draw to drive the front and rear. That's it. That's all you're doing by connecting it. And that's going to take the load off the battery pack and the ESCs.
I'm going to have to disagree because it don't add up.
It does. Why do you think we do two twin motors with one center locker, center diff? Every two motor build I've done is that way, because if you split the load, then the two ESCs don't draw as much, and the data shows it. You take off one of those motors and drive everything that's in there, your ripple is almost 2.5 to 3. Where you add another motor, your ripple goes down to below 1. I mean, and ripple is all based off what the battery supply and load.
Yeah.
But what does that have to do with splitting? Because if you put that drive shaft in there,
The weight of that RC is divided between two motors now. Where right now he has a rear diff and a front diff, like Kevin did with the long board. Kevin added a separate system in front with batteries and a separate system in back with batteries, because those ESCs are going to draw so much because it's so heavy.
So
Now
what
you
you're
take
saying is
one set of battery packs away and try to divide that load between one set of battery packs, everything's going to get hot. And you know how castles love to catch fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ripple goes too high, it's going to melt the solder joint, it's going to touch ground, and the ESC is going to catch fire.
So what I was thinking that he should have done was did
To
four.
be safe, if he doesn't want to run that drive shaft, he needs to add another set of 8S batteries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking is running another set of 8S.
And he can run that in parallel. You know what I mean? Just link it off the other
Mhm.
one so that
Yeah.
they support each other. He doesn't have to do like Kevin did and run one 8S in front, one 8S in rear.
Yeah.
You can literally just run it, run your series on two 4S, run your series on two 4S, and then parallel them.
Damn, you got me frustrated. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Well, that's why Roz, when he did the 4-motor setup, he couldn't keep that thing on the road, because you're talking about 4 motors feeding each other. Four different ESCs with huge battery packs. I think he ran 4 in that thing.
Yeah.
And every time he got to a quarter trigger to a half, the thing just wanted to smoke tire at any speed.
A lot of power.
And man, so now that you said that, Earl, it's like
Joe's on the right track. He knew it's 107 millimeters. He knew he had to connect it.
Yeah.
He's right there. He knows.
I just don't have one. Like I said, you just need the bigger one. The felonies out here, the 175 are obviously smaller. So it just,
Yeah, the Typhon, the Felony. I think the 107 is what Flowpack sells with his Pinocchio spool. If you
Okay.
look at his Pinocchio spool, he gives you the part number for the Arma 107 millimeter.
let's keep that in mind. Yeah, 'cause that's what I wanted to, and that's why I wanted this brace in here too. It's just that way if I do and the thing does decide to buckle or something like that, then at least.
Yeah, you have that flex,
Mm-hmm.
that flex joint.
yeah, but you also have a support joint.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. And that's why you need to run a floating drive shaft. Like Kevin, when he did his build, he locked the motors to the front diff to the rear diff with no play.
Oh.
So when it flexed, he broke the front of the motors off in that crash.
Oh yeah. Okay. Now I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Yep.
He ran the 5 millimeter shaft, and he ran just a little joint with 2 set screws, and he connected the motor right to the diff
Oh, I gotcha.
with
Yep,
a piece
yeah,
of
I
rod
know
in
something
between,
like that.
And that speed build.
on his speed build. Yeah.
Damn, so that shit don't make that shit's crazy how the fuck they got that analytics set up. Like, how are you supposed to get big on YouTube when it's kind of
The best way is kind of like True Boys is doing, where he went on TikTok. You get a viral video, post that same video on YouTube, and link it. That's where millions of people on TikTok, find you. And then what happens is, because YouTube doesn't like TikTok, they see your video growing, they recommend it to everybody because they want part of those ads too.
oh.
And that's why you see all the big YouTubers, they do TikTok, they do Facebook, they do Instagram, they do all the social media platforms, is because they want everybody around the world to find them. Because YouTube itself ain't going to show you.
No. That's for sure.
Damn,
I
that
mean,
shit.
when I called out the influencer video, that thing hit 8,000 in one day.
Really?
Okay.
Yep. 8,000 views in 24 hours. And people still haven't seen. I still get comments on that video saying, I've never seen this video.
Is that the one that you said the influencers need to get their shit together and need to be
Yeah,
honest?
they're not showing us the breakages. You know,
Yeah.
we're rushing out to buy these RCs when they've had these RCs 2 weeks before they were even released and not one thing broke on it. We get them out of the box and we got, you know, wheels falling off and hexes stripping and diffs with no fluids and motor mount bolts falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that video. That video went viral like motherfucker. And a lot of people seen that video.
A lot of people did because it was shared because everybody, we've all been there. My
Yeah,
last 9 Armas out of the box has had some sort of failure.
absolutely.
You know, and it started like before COVID, dude, I had no issues. My Mojave didn't really have an issue other than the one wheel stripping, which we all knew about, came later. My V4 Creighton never broke. Pivot ball would pop out every now and then.
Yeah.
But for the most part, that Creighton is what got me buying every Arma.
Yeah. And you're right. Because the V4
Didn't you have Arma on here? You had the Arma dude on here?
No, that was true.
That was True Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I knew when we all asked him, you know, because we were all talking about quality control in that video, because that was the question I asked. And he said, look, during COVID, we can't fly. We can't get to China. But bet your ass, as soon as COVID's over, we're going to be right there in China fixing this.
Yeah. Look
And guess
what
what?
happened.
We're 2 years out, year and a half after it, and it's still fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right.
COVID for the hobby really grew the hobby because everybody was home wanting something to do. Now everybody's back to work, so the views are down, everything's down, and everybody's raising their prices. You know, we're paying top dollars for these RCs now.
Absolutely. We are. We're paying the highest that ever came. You know what I mean?
Yep, for a 6S rig, you're going to be $1,000 into that RC by the time you run it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you have one that's breaking when you take it out of the box, I mean, you're going to be $1,000 before you can get a battery pack through it.
That's something else, ain't it?
It really is. And Arma's making us the warranty. We are the warranty because they ship it to you. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was defective. No problem. Here, we're going to ship you a part. Fix it yourself. I don't know how much you guys make an hour, but I make a hell of a lot of dollars an hour working at work. And
Yeah.
the way I look at it, Arma's getting free labor.
Hey, that's a fact though. That's a fact, though. Like they didn't give a fuck. Like,
yep. Oh,
like,
we're sorry.
like,
Here's a $5 part for free.
yeah, and then say, oh, that's a defective. Well, you can fix it, and then never fix it. You know what I'm saying? If they call, they call. If they don't, we save that little change that add up because thousands of people ain't calling for the issue. They're
And
just
Horizon got sick of it. Horizon got overwhelmed with everybody at home with all
You
the
can't call no
warranty
more.
calls.
They
And
don't
what did Horizon do? You know what? Fuck it. We're not posting the phone number no more. Email us. We'll
Yeah.
call you.
We'll call you when we get a chance. What
Yeah,
the
24
fuck?
hours.
Yeah.
I think they say 48 hours.
No, it's 72.
72. Yep. So you
And
got
they'll
to sit
email
around
you.
for a
They
couple
won't even
days
call
waiting
you.
for
They'll
a phone
email
call.
you.
Yep. Or you can pay the $100 and become a premier member, and then you can call the same line that your hobby store can call.
Yeah. What kind of shit is that, man?
Right? So you know what I do? I go to my hobby store and say, call Horizon for me. Put them on speaker. That's how I want to talk to them.
That's crazy. Pay me 100 to talk to me.
It's some of the biggest slaps in the face you can, you know what I mean? Like there's no type of loyalty, no fucking care in the world. Like they're worse than Traxxas.
Yep. I mean, Traxxas don't get overwhelmed with calls every day. When you call
No.
Traxxas, the same two guys in the tech department answer.
That's what.
It's the same fucking old guys.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're not getting, 5,000 phone. You don't get that message after sitting on hold for an hour saying, "We're sorry, we closed. You'll have to call back tomorrow."
Man, and it's like, what is it going to take for these motherfuckers to realize, like, we can go somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? But honestly can't because they keep buying everybody out. They're monopolizing the RC game.
Yep, and that's why I told people, I said, you got to start calling out these defective things. You can't think it's natural to buy a brand new ready to run and turn it into a kit that we got to put it into pieces, fix all the problems,
Before
put
we
it back together before we even run it.
Yep.
So just call it out, and you know what? That fire team was a flop.
Super flop.
Super flop. Why do you think that is? Because we, the people, the main guys on YouTube, are sitting there calling them out, saying, "You know what? We're not spending $800 for an RC that I got a wrench on out of the box.
Yeah.
It's just a Mojave. You can put all the machine guns you want on it. It's not. I'm not going to overlook what's inside that chassis."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last year I bought that chassis for $550, and now you want $800.
Yeah. Because you put a cage on it.
Because you put a cage and a handbrake. But I look at things differently. Deontay knows. I just look at things way differently.
That's a lot of money.
It is, we spend 40 to 80 hours a week at work so that we can give somebody our money to have fun, not wrench at home all day.
I agree.
So that's why on my Outcast, when I unboxed it, it was leaking out of both diffs. All the shocks were leaking. Like every orifice that thing could leak was leaking. I drove back to my hobby shop and wanted my money back.
Thrown together.
Yep. I felt bad for my hobby store because they're like, you know what, we'll fix it for you. We'll put all the fluids in it. We'll fix all the diffs, and please don't do that.
It's like, no, but you shouldn't have to.
That's what I said. And now I got kids that are working at the hobby store stripping out all my plastic screws everywhere. So I took it home, and all I asked for was the fluids. Cover my fluids, and I'll do it myself. It's been a year and a half. You think my fluids have been covered by Horizon?
Right.
No. My store ended up covering the fluids.
Yeah, how many boxes you get nowadays that aren't full of oil or something, oil soaked somewhere from a shock or something that's just, just draining out of it.
Diff leaking or shock because they're just slamming them together. All these videos where we say, hey, you got to cross, torque things down and torque it. You think China's doing that? That 6-year-old boy is sitting there with the gun. And I think that's why the ones built in Taiwan or Indonesia, all those RCs that, those guys have more common sense, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They definitely do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Losie's been good to me. You get 1 out of 100 might be bad.
And it's like how the fuck does Taiwan or does Losi get the shit right?
Yes.
That's under Horizon, but nobody else does.
Horizon is just the money guy. They're there for the warranty, advertisement, and to support the company. So they leave the company the way it is when they buy them out. The only thing they do is make changes so that company will stop going belly up and have to sell. So they cut costs where they can. So it's Arma choosing to have their RCs built in China. They can go have it built where Losi has theirs built. You think Horizon's going to say no, don't?
Yeah, the profit ain't gonna be the same. Why?
It's
Why?
not gonna- and but here's the
Answer
thing.
this. Answer this. Why the fuck? Why the fuck does Losi always discontinue their good shit?
I mean, it's not cost effective when they get one sale on an RC every year versus, when it gets dropped, they're selling, hundreds of them. They tend to discontinue it because it's not worth carrying that model anymore. It's not worth the part support.
If that's the case, it's not worth it. Then don't.
And Losi used to be expensive, and it still is. But now, the big thing with Traxxas and Arma was, you know what? I'd rather buy an Arma and save the $250. And you know what? Maybe have to do a little wrenching. Okay, I'll put some diff fluid in it, but that's $250 I'm saving. Right now, I mean, they're neck and neck for dollar amount. So you know what? I want it ready to run out of the box now.
It's like look at the Losi 2XLE.
That was a good truck.
It was a good fucking truck, and they were like, "Nope, let's make the 3XLE." That was not that good to me.
Nope.
But you're like, we're gonna discontinue the parts for the 2XLE. We're gonna discontinue the 2XLE. Period.
Yeah.
And it's like that was one of the best monster trucks.
Yeah. But I think at the time of that release, this hobby wasn't as big as it is now. The
truck was extremely ahead of its time.
What's that?
The truck was extremely ahead of its time.
It was. But I remember, before COVID, when I was buying all my stuff, and my hobby store didn't carry any Arma stuff. I had her become a Horizon dealer to get Arma stuff.
Right.
And now when I walked in there then, it's a mom and pop shop. I was the only one in there, and I talked to them for an hour and a half. Now I go in there and have to wait in line. It's always 5-10 people in there. Don't matter what day of the week.
It's like it's booming now, but it's like
we did that.
Right, the influencers,
everybody on YouTube, every live, everybody did that. True Boys was out there shouting out all kinds of stuff. I bought the Dementor because of True Boy. He owes me $600 now.
Yeah, I bought mine because of Deontay. Deontay had his. That's how I bought mine.
Man, that truck looked good when he was running it.
It felt good at first, and then the motherfucker just like, whoa.
Yep. I dropped mine on the ground out of the box, and the steering arm fell off.
Yeah, that man, they still need it. They still need to do work to that truck. That thing is not.
Well, even with the Skeeter and the XTR or whatever that got dropped, the chassis looks beefy, everything else looks beefy, but the links are still the same skinny links on it.
Their quality of plastics are not good.
No, it's where Arma and Traxxas was 10 years ago. I don't know what Traxxas did to their plastics on the V2 Max, but they carried it over onto the Sledge, and I'll tell you what, those plastics flex and flex and flex. They don't break.
They don't break. And somebody said on the line in one of the Facebook groups said, "Oh my God, these front arms on the Sledge are junk," and I'm like, "Are you fucking serious? You're an idiot!" Like, the first time I ever seen an arm break on a Sledge. It's always the hinge pin, the metal. snaps.
the metal split before the arm, like RC
Yeah.
Dude 81.
Yeah. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
I've never seen a hinge pin break before the arm broke.
Right. I'm like, the plastics on these things are indestructible, it seems.
Yep, and it seems like it changed at the V2 Max because the stupid Haas, it would break arms. The V1 Max always broke arms. But something changed at the V2 Wide Max. Something changed on that one.
See, I never broke an arm on my Max.
Chloe would break it all the time. You don't remember? Chloe,
No.
every time she go out there, you'd see a rear wheel flying off with a broken arm.
You know what's crazy is my brother's got the V2 Max or the V1 Max, and I just got the V2 Max, and I broke a fucking I broke a steering link on it.
Yep.
I was surprised. I'm like, dude, these fucking things, I've never broken one until now.
Yeah, and I like the solid links like the X Max. You know, I
I
want
used
to put adjustable on there.
I'm not doing no adjustable. Same with the sledge. I'm not putting no adjustable ones on there.
Nope.
Everybody was crying about it. I said, you guys are fucking stupid.
Dude, that's what made the X Max so strong.
Yeah.
What I like about the sledge and the V2 Wide Max is you have more control than you have over the X Max and the original Max. So you have better control, better plastics. It doesn't break as often. And my V2 Wide Max, out of the box, I threw a battery pack in it. I've been beating on it for 6 months now.
You ain't broke apart.
I haven't broke apart on that one. I haven't broke apart on the sledge. I took it out the other day. I must have did, I don't know, 50 backflips, landing stupid half the time.
Yeah, I haven't broke my sledge.
Trying to get it caught on camera, you know? So you end up doing take after take after take after take just to get one good shot.
Yeah, I haven't broke the sledge yet either. And
I was trying to break it because I have the spur here, I have the diffs here, I have all the parts to fix everything that could possibly break on it. I was landing on power. I was doing everything. Plus, I was getting tore up with my allergies out there. I wanted to go home.
yeah, that must suck for you, bro. Them allergies.
Dude, I was out there sniveling in the whole video. Everybody's like, oh, you got COVID. Like, I think Strip Gears or somebody got COVID. And they're like, oh, you got COVID too. I'm like, I ain't got COVID. I got fucking allergies.
Yeah. I think the sledge was a hit.
It honestly was because everybody that was thinking about, even me, I was thinking about not getting it. You know, because the price tag, $800 here is $880 out the door. You know, but I was very fortunate. Like I tell everybody, go to your local hobby shop, ask for a discount. It don't hurt. And mine gave me a good discount, so I ordered it.
Yeah, I didn't get shit.
I know it sucks. I hate hearing that. Because you spend all your money at one hobby store, Deontay.
Yeah, all of it.
Walk in there with a pocket full of cash, walk out with a small bag and an empty pocket.
Yep.
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 Small ass bag. It's like
And
every
nowadays, what the dollar's worth and what hobby parts cost, especially the Arma stuff, compared to Traxxas parts, Arma's expensive on the parts. Like they give you a right and a left arm on the Kraton 8S, but you're always breaking one side and not the other, so you're always stuck with a bunch of left-hand arms or a bunch of right-hand arms that you can't use. What does Traxxas do? You know what? Our arm will work right or left. Any corner you want to put it, just flip it around. So you can carry one arm for $7, $8, and it goes on any corner of an X-Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
yeah,
that's
I mean,
awesome.
you can't do that. You can't do that with the sledge, but
No, you can't do that with the sledge.
you see what they did.
Yeah.
You can buy one arm at a time.
Yes. You buy the one that breaks so you don't end up with a bunch of parts like I do sitting in a bin that I haven't been able to use.
Yep. Same here.
I
Shoot
think
to
on
it.
my Outcast, it was always the left front arm that I was breaking off jumps. It was always the left. And it got to the point where my hobby shop had a bunch of right. I had a bunch of right, and I couldn't get a wing mount, and I couldn't get a left arm for it.
Yeah. It's like fucking egg.
I like how Traxxas dropped the sledge and had all the parts available for us.
Yep. Well, I mean, they still don't, honestly. We still haven't got half the stuff that we need.
It's funny because Traxxas is out of the parts, but if you go up on eBay, every vendor out there bought sledge parts in bulk.
Yeah, we're still waiting on parts. We don't have no upgrade parts.
Yeah, I know. I went to Traxxas' website to buy the diffs. And I actually transferred them in from another hobby store. I had my hobby store checked. She told me which one had 50 diffs in stock for the hardened gears.
Holy
So we transferred from that store to her store.
50 of them.
50.
50 sets of what hobby store needs 50 fucking diffs?
And it's like, why the fuck would Traxxas let him do that?
Bulk sale. I remember when the XLX2 came out and the Mamba Monster X8S from Castle. The only place I could get it is in New Jersey. That one hobby shop online that's in New Jersey. He always had 20 or 30 of them available for about $50 more than it was worth.
Right. Fucking thieves.
That's why I think eBay's a scam. Because if you do a search on eBay and you're on the East Coast, it's going to give you a California company. If you search it in California, it's going to give me an East Coast company. So the way I do it now, hey, RC Guy Garage, do a search for this part. What comes up? Oh, it's in California. Give me the link and number, and then I can get it the next day. Because the only thing that comes up for me is New Jersey, New York.
Huh.
All the way across the fucking US.
Yeah, that's how eBay makes money. They make it in their shipping companies.
Yep.
And then they get to charge you for the shipping. They don't want people driving down and picking the stuff up.
No.
We want to ship it to you.
They want it eBay shipped because you can contact the seller and say, hey, don't charge me shipping, just do a local pickup. I'll be there in an hour and pick it up, and then eBay don't get the shipping.
It's a cold game.
What happened to heavy metal?
He said he was eating cereal.
His box showed up. That he shipped me showed up today.
Oh, he sent you a package?
Yeah, with those sway bars and shock caps for the sledge.
Oh, you're talking about beast mode.
Oh, beast mode, yeah.
Beast Mode's trying to buy your sludge, Deontay.
Yeah, he's tripping.
You still have an X Max, Deontay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the 3 Traxxas vehicles I think you need is the X Max, the Wide Max V2, and the Sledge.
Yeah, those are the 3 must-haves.
Must have. You see that basher kit that they have for the Rustler and the Sledge and stuff now?
Hmm.
Mark Santa Maria, if you look up his video he just posted yesterday, he shows a basher kit. It's not available to us yet, but it's a basher kit for the 4x4 Rustler. It comes with all kinds of cool shit in it, like upgraded bearings, like all the shit that breaks on it.
Huh.
I'm trying to get shock caps for the sludge. I can't find any. The aluminum ones?
Yeah, I couldn't find any either because they're the same as the Max, from what people were saying. But
I guess they're slightly different, what I heard.
they're what?
I guess they're a little different. They don't fit right.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
Oh, I thought Addicted and Chef and all those guys bought the aluminum shock caps for the Max.
I don't know.
See, if that was the case, I'll go get some for the Max. They got them.
Yeah, because the only thing I found was the X Max aluminum shock caps, and I picked those up. But I was trying to get them for the Sledge.
When's the what's it called? The big block sludge coming.
Shit, as soon as I can get that motor mount picked up, I really thought I was going to get there Friday.
You were gonna get there?
What are you going to put in there,
Yeah,
Earl?
to the machine shop.
Did you get a picture of it?
No, I haven't went and got a picture yet. If I can get a picture, I can pick it up.
What size motor are you thinking about putting in, Earl?
The 1717.
Okay.
You know, the problem is it's just a little too long and hits the steering.
Oh, okay.
So the plan was to machine it and move it up.
I think I remember you talking about that.
Yeah. You know, I mean, if you look at the factory mount, because that's what I was basing it off of, is the factory mount. I bought a couple of the factory mounts so that we could copy it, scan it, and put it in for the machine. And it's only got a riser, you know? So it's got this big riser on one side. Oh, right
Okay.
here.
Oh, yeah.
So if I can put it on a pedestal or a solid block on the bottom and then still use different size risers for different can sizes, it should
Sure.
be pretty good. So
Oh, okay.
that's what we had them cut,
Good idea.
just based off this, raising this up, you know, about 1.5 inches.
Nice. Still allow plenty of movement for pinions and stuff like that, then, I assume?
Exactly. Because your space from here, because this isn't straight, this is angled. It actually
Okay.
sits in crooked. So you probably see it better that way.
Oh, okay.
This is where the motor, let's see, the motor mounts, and you see one side's long and one side's, so they have it crooked. So you can't make it. That's why M2C is saying you have to connect the spur with the motor mount, because you can't make this thing slide because it's
Right.
crooked.
Oh,
So they want to sell you the spur mount and the motor mount all together. You know what I mean?
yep.
So, but I think if you just make the base the same and just raise it up, and then from there make different sizes of these. You could put different thicknesses on the same base. Yeah, you're
Sure.
still going to be limited to the gearing, but how much gearing do you need?
Right. Yeah. It's a basher. Yeah.
We'll find out. I don't know if it'll work or not. I know I'm going to get the motor in it. That's all I'm concerned with. I just want to get a bigger motor in it and then see if I can shatter the diffs. If I can, I'll put the hardened diffs in it.
I know I kind of want to shim the disc before I start going crazy on it.
Yeah, I like the 6 bolts holding on the diff cover. I mean, that shit's fucking tight.
Yeah, it is.
You know, Arma's got the 4, and their plastic's so thin, and it's open on the bottom. You know how the Arma, you can see the ring gear from the bottom,
Yeah,
where Traxxas is sealed, and they have a little slot just for the ring gear to stick out, but it's basically a box. Like, that box ain't opening up.
yeah. There's no real room for flex.
No, and where I see the Traxxas has the slop is on the pinion. The pinion could move in and out. So the pinions really could use some washers behind it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, man, I want to do it.
I don't see the diff being shimmed side to side on a Traxxas.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, damn, how do I do it? So it probably would be the input gear.
Yeah, the input gear, put some washers behind that bearing just to bring it tighter. Because if you grab it right now where your drive shaft goes in, you can pull that in and out. There's play right there.
I didn't know that. I didn't even check.
Yeah, grab it. You'll be shocked. I was like, man, why is that thing moving so much?
I should rip it apart right now.
Yeah, you could just reach in there and grab it. Because I went to spin it to take the grub screw out for some reason, or check the grub screw. And when I went to spin it, I was like, man, why does this thing have so much play?
Well, I mean, to take the input gear out to be able to check what shims fit.
Yeah, that's the big thing, because their gear is not like an Arma or a Techno. It's really fat.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty fat gear.
I've seen a couple of them in some videos. They do look pretty beefy.
Yeah, here, I have a Traxxas versus an Arma one. Let me grab them both.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I mean,
almost about half the thickness.
Look the size of this one, but let me grab an Arma diff. You know, I don't have any Arma diffs laying around because all mine don't break. Motherfuckers.
So beast mode.
What's up, Joe? Earl? Diesel?
What's up, Beast Mode? Hey, your package showed up today.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, I put it in the video.
Oh, cool.
So you're going to gain like -5 subscribers. Look at that, Deontay. So here's the Traxxas one.
Wow. Damn.
Put them straight up.
Jeez.
Okay. Damn.
It's so much fatter.
Yeah, it is.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to fucking.
Hey, Beast Mode, what is this for?
Oh, I got a ton of it. I use it on the pillar, the little pillow ball nut retainers on the armas.
That's what I figured it was.
Yeah, that's what I've
I was
used it
like,
on.
he's probably using this as Teflon tape.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, he
perfect.
sent me one of those too. I got one in the box right here.
Everybody I send shit to, I send them that. Oh, look,
You-
look, Daisy.
Oh shit! Look at
Yep.
Yeah.
that little Django Bay.
Yeah, I was about to
Hey.
play dominoes and use this as money.
Yeah. No, listen, I fucking forgot. Like, I was in a hurry wrapping that shit up, and then I shipped it out. Later that night, I come in the garage and I was looking around and stuff, and I forgot to put the fucking gear ties in the box. I had a brand new pack of them I was gonna shove in there.
Gonna send me some caterpillars.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, speaking of gear ties, I was running these my XL Creighton, and the batteries kept coming unplugged. I'm like, oh, I need my fucking gear ties.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, these gear ties come in handy right here.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
I'm glad I didn't have a gear tie on my EXB Creighton when I hooked up the battery backwards.
Yeah, that is a downfall.
Dude, I plugged that thing in, started smelling something burning,
Oof.
and I unplugged it real quick. It in the video, you guys didn't see it, but I showed the ends were cooked. And I told people, hey, I got to get.
Yeah, you got to
ends
change
changed
that
out.
connector. Yeah, I
Luckily,
seen
when
that.
I plugged it in, it melted the bullet
Solder?
connector on the XT90, the cheap XT90 bullet connector. It melted it. So
Wow.
it stopped making contact.
Yeah, it looked like
So
the
I
one
flipped
side
it
was
around,
black.
Forced it in, dude. The ESC worked, everything worked, and I was like,
Wow.
man, fuck, I got lucky.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
That was about a $700 mistake right there.
Whew. Yeah.
What happened?
I plugged the battery in backwards,
Oh shit!
and luckily the XT90 was so cheap it just melted.
Nice. Yeah, I seen it. It was black. I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
dude, they were burnt. I showed it in the video. I'm like, I
Yeah.
gotta change these ends, dude. They were
Yeah.
smoked.
Yep.
But the ESC worked, the regulator worked, all the fans still worked, the steering servo worked. I mean, that
Wow.
thing's got a $160 steering servo in it.
Woof, 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 woof. Yeah. That
That
was,
could have been bad.
yeah, that would have hurt.
Yeah, that would have, dude, a Mamba Monster X8S
Oh my.
with a 1650 kV Hobby Wing motor.
Yeah.
Motor $150. ESC's $300. Servo's
Easy.
almost $200.
Yep.
Fans, regulate, man.
Your receiver probably would have went out too.
Oh, that would have been the first. All that voltage backwards.
Yeah. Yep.
That's $100 receiver. That you see how much those 6100s are from Spectrum now,
It's crazy.
dude. $108 for those things. They were on sale for $99 the other day. I was like, what the hell?
Holy cow.
They went up again.
Yeah, they're like $130 retail now, or $140. On sale from Horizon was $99 for the 6-channel.
These ones, Earl.
The 6100s. It'll
Oh
have
yeah, yeah,
AGC.
yeah.
Yep. That's
Damn,
on
I'm
sale for
giving this
$99.
I'm giving this one to Tortured tomorrow. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was wondering why he was like, "You want something for it?" I'm like, "Nah, man, nah. You know, like, you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're good."
Yeah.
Nah, it's all
Bro, you
good.
know it's $100.
Dude, that thing hooks to anything. A DX5, that thing will hook to an old Fly Sky somewhere.
Wow. Yeah, I run most of my shit on the Dumbos or a Traxxas.
Yeah. Where I run those Spectrums or the fucking Futaba ones.
Oh yeah. I just hate when you have to reprogram those and the AVC, man. Like, if you got that receiver the littlest bit off or out of whack, your
Yeah,
AVC,
it won't hook up.
man. Yeah. So I
That
said,
shit's got to be level, not
yep.
moving. You got to hear that final beat.
Yeah. Yeah. I went
And
out.
then if you do get it to bind when it's sideways, you put it in the car, the fucking wheels are doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Yep. Yeah. I got rid of my DX5C. Like, I went out and bought it when it come out, and I was like, cool. I bought like 3 receivers. And then, man, I started switching shit over. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't need AVC on a basher. I mean, I don't use it
Yeah.
when I'm bashing. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand a street car, drift car, drag maybe or something, crawler even, using some of that other stuff, the fine tuning. But on a basher, if I can set my endpoints and my, throttle gain and steering trim, that's all I really need.
Yeah. All right. My battery's at 4%. I'm going to cut off here real soon.
All right, boss.
I was
Yeah.
trying to
all
wait. I was trying to wait for one stop so I can bust his balls too, but he's not in here.
right.
Yeah, he was in here a little bit ago, but he left.
Yeah, I saw him. He was laying down.
Yeah.
But
He
I
knows better
appreciate
now.
all
He
you
gets
guys.
off.
All right, boss. I appreciate you.
We'll talk to you later.
All right.
We'll see you, Earl.
All right. Take it easy.
Beast mode jump off too? I didn't see.
Holy shit. Damn, he bounced ASAP. Fuck, he got in trouble. This girl had him do the dishes. I guess it's one of those lame lives today.
Saturday night. How's the weather up there, Ben? It was like mid 80s today here, but now it's supposed to get down in the 50s for the rest of the week here now.
Hey, we had it. It was 60 degrees and storms today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we had a couple storms early this morning, and later this afternoon we did. Pretty kind of windy here now too, like it could blow something up.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose power. The shit flickered on and off, and then it didn't go away. It came to stay. I'm like, damn. I said, can we get a 60-degree and sunny day at least? We ain't been over like 55 this year yet. Shit sucks.
Hey, Bobby's in here. How you doing, buddy? Buck. What else you been building? Anything besides that sledge?
No, not lately.
No.
No, everything is done. I built this Creighton XL, but that's it. I thought it would have drive like the fire team, but it does not.
No.
It definitely does not. I'm like, wow. Fire team drives in a league of its own, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's the tires.
You got them stock tires on your fire team, or you change them out?
No, I got the stocks on there.
Okay.
Well, no, I like the stocks.
Yeah.
They come unglued a lot.
Awesome.
I'm trying out different glues on them to see if anyone will help it stick more, but we'll see.
What are you running in that one?
I'm running the Max 6 and the 1650.
Oh, okay.
I ran that ASAP. I'm like, I'm not running that little system in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Is what's Tony doing with his XLT? Is he keeping it gas or is he gonna go electric?
He said he's gonna keep it gas for now,
Yeah.
but his bell crank or his clutch must have got stuck open, and it's like it don't want to stay running because clutches keep hitting it, keep shutting it down.
Oh.
So I think he might get to the point where he don't like gas because you got to maintenance it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he might switch. He ain't say it yet, but I know some people don't. He's not the type that likes working on his RCs a lot, so he's not gonna like that shit. Compared to me, like it's made to be worked on, you know.
Yeah.
Gas is more maintenance.
Yeah, for sure. Well, if it's something you're not used to working on either, like them clutches and stuff like that, you know, it's
Yeah. Sort of steers people away.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe you did that to that truck. That thing looks tight, man.
I hope it runs good.
Huh?
I hope it runs good, you know.
Yeah. We'll see.
Hope so. If not, I'll take the fucker back apart and put it back to a crate again. And I know it ran good then.
It's like it is what it is. It's a fucking experiment, you know?
Right, yeah. Yeah. Something I had kind of been thinking about, but was kind of thinking about doing it with either like a 5T chassis or even one of the like the Rovin Rally size chassis. Those are a little shorter,
Yeah.
but they're still like almost, you know, just as wide pretty much. But they're just a little short. And I was thinking about using more of their drive shafts just because they're a little more heavier duty.
Right.
But we'll see. We'll see how it lasts. If I can find that center drive shaft, you know, that'd be even. We'll see. We'll run it. I'm just gonna get run this way first, and we'll see what it does. I'll keep an eye on it. I won't beat the hell out of it right off the bat. But if it seems to be running good, it's getting the bell beat out of it.
Right. Shit, I do the same thing.
Like you said, like Earl said, I don't want to melt nothing down or nothing like that either. At the moment, it's been actually a fairly cheap project, you know, for the most part. RC I was gonna sell or whatever, and whatever, make new use out of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the thing about it. It's like, fuck it. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah.
At least you can say you tried it.
Yep, it'd be something. Which it should, as long as, I don't know. Couple things probably, like maybe the chassis might have to, like we were talked about, maybe having that tacked in a couple spots, just beef it up. Zoom in.
I ate my cereal. Everybody else eat big giant bowls like that?
Oh yeah.
That's how you eat cereal.
Back when I was 18 and I moved out, I didn't even use a bowl. I just poured it right in a plastic bag.
Just open it and pour milk right in the bag that's in the box.
Right in there. One of them big old chips and spoons.
Yeah, the ones you used to get your ass whooped with. Yep.
Yeah.
It's amazing how bad they hurt.
You know what else is amazing? How gay you are.
Oh, shut up, Deontay.
I just want to let you guys know that when he left, I told him to come back in. He sent me an audio of him farting.
It was a real fart too.
Yeah, it sounded like it. I mean, it was in 1.5, but
I just want you to know, whenever Deontay drinks, all the pisses he takes, he puts in the chat.
Hey, he's like, these guys are fucking weird.
Hey, Dickweed tried to do it. It was weak as fuck.
I know he definitely has some type of issue going on and where he needs to
I said he started pissing and then forgot what he was doing. He was so high. And then just, oh yeah, I'm pissing. And then he kept pissing.
Oh, Jesus. That's a little much.
So why'd you go upstairs, buddy?
I wanted some cereal. I got too serious. I don't like serious. It's boring. You should know that by now, buddy.
Just hoping you were going to give me some of your YouTube secrets so I could grow big here overnight.
Let's see. Let's see if I have any. I 100% don't. I don't know how the fuck I have that many subscribers. I just act like a dumbass just like I do in real life. And I do stupid voices, make fart noises. But I think the main thing is I don't do extreme shit like with my RCs, which is very fun to watch, but I just run like an average dude would, I guess. Just JTing around, jump some regular jumps. If I jumped the big giant ones and shit, I'm sure I'd have more, but I 1000% do not do this for subscribers.
Yeah.
It's fun to edit. I edit videos just for the chat, for our chat, just because it's fun.
It is. Yeah, it is fun just making them every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I want to take this sledge apart now and check the diffs.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I did. I looked at them. You see how big they were, and they were not tight. So it's like running this thing on ADAS is going to be.
You're going to be putting them to the test.
Yeah. What we call the unmatched test.
Oh, shit.
JT got his up to 73 today, didn't I think. The sledge.
It's pretty gay.
Super
I have
speed
no
Saturday
clue.
with the sledge.
Oh, it's Saturday. He does Super Saturday, Super Speed Saturday.
Yeah.
I thought he does Super Monday through Friday, Monday through Sunday. Let's see how fast we can get this off-road car going on road.
Man, I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. I watch a group.
You watch
A
a
lot
group?
of yeah, like a small group that I continuously watch their videos. A lot of them I don't even watch them. Of course, I watch my boy Joe.
He's just saying that now.
Oh yeah, well how did I know he had that?
He said he messaged you.
Oh yeah.
Did anybody know that he was building that though? Did he put in the community?
Today I did. About in the evening.
Yeah, that's when I found. I seen it on his community post.
I don't know. They don't tell me about the community post. I don't scroll on it like Facebook.
Yeah, I don't think it does notifications for community posts or anything.
I don't. But I also got. I'm subscribed to so many people. You know what I mean? So I only get to watch YouTube when I'm at home. I don't really watch it. Well, as far as RC shit, I only watch it at home. I can't really watch it at work. So, but I'm on YouTube all day at work. You know what I'm saying? Listening to shit. I like
Hey
watching.
Joe, did you see that video I made of the bearing noise?
No, huh?
I said check out these new bearings, the noise they make.
Huh. When'd you do that one?
Oh, you got to see that one, man.
Yeah.
It's a short. It's a short.
Oh,
Hey, go look at it real quick. You got your phone on you?
yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
It's
And turn it
fucking
up.
easy, bro. Put your kind of turn it up and then put your ear to it. It's very faint.
You found it?
I'm looking it up.
He's like, "What's your YouTube name again?"
You said it was a short?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a short. It's about bearing, new bearing, the noises they're making.
What's the thumbnail look like? Any idea?
I don't know. Probably just me holding a bearing. I don't know.
Super generic.
Hold on. Oh yeah, here it is.
Did you see the comments? They're like, "Damn, my bearings don't sound like that."
Somebody commented that?
Yeah.
Quite a few of them. Speed Psycho says, I have those bearings. I had to keep them outside. I can't sleep.
It's funny, man.
My neighbor must have those bearings, another guy says. Sounds like she's getting her bearings looped.
Yeah, shit like that. That's just shit I like to put. It's funny. Just no use. What'd you say that guy said, Deontay? Useless channel?
Yeah.
So somebody told Deontay my channel's useless. Damn right it is.
What the? Jeez, what the fuck? A little harsh.
I swear I checked this diff before and it was fucking loose as a goose. I'm checking it right now and this shit's tight as fuck.
Well, that's a
Like there's no play in here.
what's the bearing? What's the dip you showed us in the chat that was loose even with like 2 shims?
That was 6 shims.
Oh my God, 6 shims,
Yeah.
and it was still loose.
No, it was more. It was more than that. It was 4 on the ring gear and 4 on the pinion gear, ring input gear.
Holy jeez. What was that on?
It was on an aluminum diff case that fucking some fucking off-brand weird shit.
Oh, one you got on eBay.
Yeah, it was $55. It was $10 in shims after that.
Tolerance is a little off.
Yeah. But I ran it after I shimmed it. I ran it on 8S today, and it held up. And I must say, I beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, I could tell by that motor, the temp.
Yeah.
Joe, what's the hottest? Oh, he's not even there. Fuck.
Hold on, I'm coming. What?
What's the hottest you ever got a motor that you checked the temp? Besides that brush one that caught on fire and that one you had.
I don't know the actual temperature, but I've got pretty damn hot in my hands before, for sure. I've never like as far as a temp gun, I don't know because I hardly ever use one.
Remember that brush mower you had? I think it was smoking, like almost caught on fire.
Yeah.
What car was that?
Yeah.
Was it a drag car or something?
Yeah, I was in that Losi Camaro V100 or whatever.
Yeah.
You got that fucking hot.
I did. I just sat and held full trigger with it and just up and down my street and then just kept doing donuts and donuts and donuts. Finally, it got hot. It started smoking, and then it stopped, and then it kept on going. And so I kept doing it again. I'm like, this thing will burn eventually. And it eventually did. But it took a while. I'll tell you what, it took a beating.
But you were doing that to burn it up, right? Because you were going to take it out.
Yeah, because I was putting out Brussels in it.
Oh, it's fun when you have electronics or something you don't care about and you want to destroy it.
Yeah. And then, actually, my Craftsman drill just fucking did it. My 19 2-volt, I was just drilling the other day, and all of a sudden it starts smoking real bad. And I'm like, oh shit, I ran outside with it, and I just kept holding the trigger on it, just figuring out I'm just going to burn it out. Well, shit, it never did. It stopped smoking, and I'm still using it.
Damn.
Like, what the hell?
You just like fuck it and just kept going.
Yeah, I figured, I'm going to make sure it's completely burnt out because I don't want, well, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I don't,
Dude, I've had the same Craftsman impact and drill for like 5 years, and I use them when I wrench on all my shit, and they still work. I use them so much.
Yeah, we use them at work all the time.
What is that, 19.2 volt or something?
Yep, yeah, that's what I got, yeah.
Fuck, dude, it will not die.
Mm-hmm. We use them at work all the time, too, and they're out in the rain, and, they get dirty and shit every single day, and they work just fine. We've had, Milwaukee's and DeWalt's and, the other one, Ryobi's and shit, Hitachi's. They're okay too, but for the price of them, fuck it, I'll just buy a Craftsman.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty affordable.
I mean, and the heavy's gay, so.
Not as many people walk off with a Milwaukee or with a Craftsman either, like they will a Milwaukee or a DeWalt.
Oh yeah, they're like, oh, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I could just buy that one.
I don't want that in my garage.
Fuck that, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
You give me nothing for that if I pawn it.
Yeah.
Okay, I just took every one of these screws out. Because I'm missing one of my long screws. So I pulled six screws out. None of them are fucking long right now. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Does this come with a short one from factory or something? Because I don't see no longer one.
You don't have nothing to work on, Joe?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah, there's always something you could be doing.
I had to work part of the day, and then when I got home, I had the kids for a while, and then kind of hurry up and threw the body on this thing, and then and the kids went to their moms because for Mother's Day tomorrow. So
is Mother's Day tomorrow?
I think so. Yeah.
No,
it's next weekend. I think.
I was about to say, I hope not.
I'd say I seen all the flowers out today where I usually get them at the grocery store there across the street. I seen them putting them all out, and I'm thinking, shit, I gotta get there. So yeah, you're right. It's next weekend.
Every time I turn around, is a holiday where I'm obligated to go do something.
Yep.
I know, it's fucking stupid.
Like, fuck, man, I just went through this.
It's expensive.
It is. And what does Dad get? The big piece of chicken?
Right.
Remember, was it Chris Rock? What does Dad get? The big piece of chicken.
Yeah.
That's true. Fuck, even chicken's expensive now.
Yeah, man. There's a video of some old lady buying eggs, and she's like, I'm not paying that much. And she opens the door and she's like, are eggs from the Ukraine?
Yeah. Yeah.
They sure are.
Oh, and that shit's crazy, man. Because on Mother's Day, women expect to get showered with gifts. But Father's Day, you give that motherfucker some Long Johns or some motherfucking. You cook them a halfway decent meal, you know what I mean, and they call it good.
A pack of underwear.
Yeah, or some socks.
I like getting underwear and socks. I think I've said this to you before, but the older I get, the more I love getting underwear and socks for gifts. When you're little, you hate that shit. As you get older, you're like, yeah.
Nothing like a fresh pair of socks.
Yeah.
I always wanted breakfast in the morning, and then just leave me alone the rest of the day.
Right.
Yeah.
My wife would usually surprise me with a goodie. You know, the goods.
the booty.
Yeah.
Oh, I should solder on a new connector. I forgot. It's Mamba Monster. Mamba only has one XT90. I should put another one on there.
Yeah. If you want to run it on 8S.
What are you watching, Lorno?
South Park.
Yeah.
Baby Lorno.
Respect my authority.
I pissed off my bearded dragon today, Deontay.
It should turn all black.
Yep. He's hitting like puberty, man. He's getting attitude now. He's not all sweet and a little lizard. Now he's like he starts trying to flex and shit. Yesterday he had his neck all pumped out, and I'm like, well, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I'll punch you in the face.
Yeah. Bitch, I feed you. But he still does the hand wave. You know what I'm talking about? When they do that?
That's cool.
Mine's never done that.
Yeah, they'll do a hand wave like this. You just look at them, they'll look at you, and they'll do this. And you're like, what the
no
fuck?
kidding.
Yeah, you look it up, and they do that. They're pretty known for that. He's only done it once where I did it to him, and he did it back. I was like, oh, my God. And I tell my wife, and my wife come down here. She's keep doing it over and over again. He's just staring at her. She's like, yeah, okay. No, I swear to God, he did.
You don't like women.
No. Like, get out of here.
You're pissing them off.
Men are speaking.
I'm the one that feeds them. Maybe that's why.
What you eat?
He eats doobie roaches, super worms, crickets, and greens, lettuce, and spinach.
How big is it now?
Say what?
How big is he now?
I don't know. I'd say from head to toe, probably 10 inches. So he's still small, but he's getting like a lot bigger than he was. He was a little bitch lizard before. Now you can see the spikes on him now, and you can start to see the black coming in on his beard. I never knew why they call them bearded dragons. It's because they get black under here like a beard, and they'll flex it out.
No, when they're mad, they get black.
Yeah, he gets black. No, it's there sometimes when he's just sitting there normal. You can still see it dark under there.
Oh. Mine was not like that. This shit was straight that gray color, that sandy brown. But when he gets mad, he'll start flicking his head up and down.
Oh, yeah. He did that a couple times. He's like bobbing it up and down like, fuck you.
You got to put a camera on him or something like that and catch him doing it and then put some music to it.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. He did the other day. The cats aren't allowed in here. Every once in a while, they try to sneak in and be nosy. And he did it when the cat came in. He's like, what the fuck is that?
Right. What is that thing?
I thought about showing him a mirror.
Oh, he probably fight.
Yeah, but my brother's like, oh, man, don't do that. That'll stress him out. That'll freak him out. But it would be all right for a minute.
It's part of life being stressed once in a while.
Yeah, it's good for him. Go get exercise. Mental exercise.
He thinks we're trying. They look at the dude in the mirror. They're like, is he trying to duel or something?
Yeah. Who the fuck is that?
He's doing
'Cause
everything they do.
they hate each other. They hate other bearded dragons.
I mean, from a baby or young, if they're together, then they'll be fine. But when they're with another one and they just pop up and they've been alone your whole life,
Oh yeah.
it's like, nigga, we're about to go at it. We're about to go right now.
Dickweed says they are, when they head bob, they are trying to show dominance.
So that's what he's doing to the cat.
Yeah, I run this bitch.
And I heard the wave is they're saying they're submissive.
Oh, that would make sense then. Because he knows you feed him.
Yeah, that's why he wouldn't do it to my wife.
Yeah.
Head bobbing like a mother.
Yeah.
You don't feed me.
You don't feed me, and he does. He turns around, waves at you. Head bobs at her.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I never really thought about them because they're kind of common. So I always thought, I always thought they were kind of like an iguana. Iguanas are cool, but they're kind of a pain in the ass and they're stubborn. This thing, like, they watch every move you're doing and they seem really smart. Like they're examining you all the time. He's pissed right now because I have the lights on in here. Normally he sleeps on his log, but when I keep the lights on, he goes and digs a hole in the sand and puts his head in it. Like, fuck you, it's bright.
Oh, sure. That's
Oh, you're
awesome.
downstairs. So you're just not working on shit. You're just watching fake work.
Get down. Get down. Get down.
Yeah.
Down.
I've been working on shit for like the last 4 days, all day.
Stay down.
Trying to finish this Creighton and that Losi.
Right. Down.
I took the Losi out for a minute today and hit the ramp a couple times. Oof. It already landed pretty good, but with the trenchers, oh my God, it's like it's landed on pillows.
I was about to say, like a pillow.
And dude, you really got to be careful with air correction with the trenchers, even with the DBXL. So I went to hit throttle up because it was going nose heavy, and that bitch flipped all the way back and landed on this roof. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. I love trenches.
Yeah, so it will be nice to pull backflips pretty easy with a DBXL because you definitely wouldn't do that with any other tire.
No.
It's just too long and heavy of a car.
Yeah, the DBX or them trenches, but I got you, brother. It ain't shit. I'd like to put those on a 5T somehow.
Yeah. What'd you have on your 5B? You said those were Badlands?
Yeah.
That bitch was flipping good with Badlands.
Well, it's got to with a fucking 12S.
Oh, yeah, you got that on the
They don't
12S.
really have an option.
You put trenchers, oh, it would destroy that body if you put trenchers on the 5B.
Yeah.
The arms are too short.
Yeah, they're way too short to do that. Oh, fuck. I got the, I put the Max system in. The Max 5 or the Max 8 system in this, in the Max. And I try to make my custom ESC tray, and the fucking thing keeps coming unglued. Or the double tape. I'm gonna zip tie the shit out of it.
Add some super glue.
You wanna fuck on me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I picked these up.
Oh.
Those are for
Oh, nice.
Armor
How much
Crate.
were those?
50.
Sounds about right.
Aluminum steering blocks, HD bearings. There's Talion, Typhon, and Creighton. But I'm like, the Creighton is not the same as the Talion, I don't think.
Don't the Italian have the same as the Mojave?
Yeah, I think so. That's why I'm like, these don't stick out like the Creighton does.
Maybe they'll still work.
They will, but I think I'm gonna need hex extenders or something.
What do you got for sale right now, Joe?
What's that for sale?
Yeah, what all do you have for sale?
Not much. Everything's all tore apart. XO1.
I seen Sergeant J got your
Yeah, the EXO7.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you went all the way to Italy.
Yeah. Not too long a time either. It moved right along. It got there. I don't know, maybe a week and a half or so, maybe.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Oh, it went to a military base, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So USPS will make sure it's a one-way flight.
Oh, okay. If she said there's only like 3 places in the United States that do it, and Chicago is one of them. So I'm only south of Chicago, 80 miles. So short trip, I guess. And then he said that's basically what he said too. Is it goes directly right there, basically right to him.
Yeah.
I think that was a. Don't you think that was an underrated car? Like it should have been a lot more popular.
Yeah. It's you're talking about the EX07 or the XO1?
EX07.
Yeah, I think the shocks kind of ruined it. One thing, it's got like almost like buggy shocks on it.
Oh,
You know, it's almost like made for rally cross too, like rally type. You know, fucking. It's not just an on-road car like an infraction or a felony. Even though they advertise that a little bit as off-road too, but the EX07 has got a lot more. Fuck, it's got the shock on it that fucking long. I mean, it's fucking big.
is it?
And they're real springy too. Real springy. Not quite as refined.
I've wanted a ZD racing car for a while because some of them look really good. You seen their DBX7?
Yeah, that's basically what the EX07 is.
It looks really fucking good, dude. And it comes with a lot of shit. It's just the parts are like you got to order from Banggood, and a lot of the cars are the same price that you could get for an Arma. So you're like, why don't I just get a fucking Arma?
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, but it depends on where. Because if you look even on like I get them from AliExpress, and if you look, there's usually like 3 or 4 people selling the same thing on there. And so I was able to pick up a couple of them EX07s for just a little over $300.
Oh, damn. That's fucking good.
Yeah, ready to run?
If you look around, you can. There were the roller ones, but still.
Weren't the rollers like $450?
Yeah, and end up.
Yeah, I see Banggood. Some of them are the RTRs are like $700, and they got like Surpass Hobby systems in it. You're like, no.
The motor in them is actually pretty good. the motor. It's a 2050 kV, but it's a longer can than Spectrum motor, and it's actually a good motor. But ESC is junk. It's one of them cheap.
Yeah, the Surpass hobby shit, right?
Yeah, it's junk.
6S with Deans.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I mean, it's got the brake on it, and it goes front and back, so that's kind of cool. You know, if you're into using that, you know, or you can even unhook one, you know, and just have like the front brake going, so you can power brake in the rear. So that's kind of, I don't know, something different.
Yeah.
So like an infraction is only, you know, the backside, or basically all of it, but still. You can
Be
power
eating that center diff up.
What's that?
Doing the power brake, that center diff would get hot.
Oh yeah, I did. I've exploded a couple of them. When I did that four-wheel steering on the infraction video, and I was power braking it, and a couple times I exploded. I think 2 or 3 diffs just for that video.
Oh damn!
Yeah, because once it gets hot, I mean, like you said, it just literally melts that plastic, and it'll shoot them gears out the side, all 4 of them. Phew!
Oh shit!
Awesome.
I had that before. Shooting those fucking gears out.
Yep.
That was back in the day, and then ever since then, I've always ran thick ass fluid. From there on out.
Yeah. Well, I ended up putting, I just had marine grease in it because I was trying to lock up the front so the brake would hold the front, and then that way I could power brake in the rear, just like a real burnout. But it definitely took some toll on some diffs, no doubt. Ruined them all.
Damn.
You know, I put earplugs in that Creighton center diff, and the front tires were still kind of ballooning.
Were they really? Yeah. Well.
You get what you get. I mean, you can't do much. That's about all you can do.
Yeah, if you jammed them in there, yeah, that's tight as. I mean, it ain't loosening up. It can't be. I mean, if you jammed them in there, it really can't be turning the whole. It can't be turning much. Wouldn't think.
I didn't clean it out.
No.
I let some pour. We had 20 million, so I was able to pick a lot of it out.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's what I like about 20 million, dude. It's the shit. You can just grab it with your hand.
Yep. Like
Let it sit, and it'll slowly go down.
Very slowly.
Yeah, like next day slow.
Need to warm that shit up. Stop, dog. Lay down. Lay down.
That looks like a friendly ass dog.
She's just annoying sometimes. She's only like a year and a half old, and just, you know, used to having the kids around too, and then, you know, thinks I'm one of the kids. Always wants to play with her. Yeah.
She probably loves it when they come.
Oh yeah, they just tear the house right up. The kitchen has hardwood floor in it, so when she goes from the living room down the hallway to the kitchen, then she usually flies into the stove or the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, I got a dog who does that. It just fucking power slides everywhere it goes, especially when it's time to eat or it's excited. It's actually learned what to slam against.
Yeah. Try to go butt first.
Yeah.
Stop. You're gonna get down.
Let me go ahead and cut these zip ties.
Thank you, Deontay.
Get down. Get down.
People at my job actually buy flush cut dikes, Snap-on. They are so flush you can't even feel anything. Actually, incredible.
Isn't it the one where it's it's like the pliers, like this? It's kind of, it's got the pliers, but instead of the dikes being on the side, it's like up here, and you just
No, it's the whole thing like a regular pair of dikes. No, it ain't like that. It's like a regular pair of dikes, except for they're angled and they're sharp as shit.
oh, you didn't get them?
Hell no, I ain't buying Snap-on. They'll get just enough flush cut with some good old Craftsman. Dude, I was telling you yesterday on that live, those zip ties that I got from work, they're high temp and they're like they'll hold an incredible amount of weight. And they're so thick, you have to use a Dremel to cut them after you flush cut them. Or after you zip them, you need to Dremel them off.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm like, it will never come off the motor.
Damn.
I'll send you some next time I send you whatever. And when you put them on, it's like click, 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 click.
Yeah,
That's how big the teeth are.
Earl, Snap-on is not the best.
Uh-oh.
It's good. Certain stuff is the best, yeah.
Their
But-
sockets will bite shit that Craftsman won't, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, their sockets are top notch. Their impacts are fucking, they suck. I mean, these size ones are good for what they are. You know what I mean? Like this size. And I'm not, obviously, I got Snap-on, so it's like, I'm not like super biased against them, but. Big Cal, what's up?
What about in big ass fucking toolboxes? Some of these guys at work spend like they could buy a house with as much as they paid for some of these massive toolboxes.
Oh yeah, people got $100,000 in their toolbox all day.
This shit's got like stereos, a mirror. You open it, lights come on.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I got a Harbor Freight, and it does the same thing.
It
Well, it
does
doesn't light up and shit.
It is not.
What is it called? The General or something?
U.S. General.
Yeah, that's it. Dude, they've come a long way. They make some decent boxes.
They do make some really decent boxes, yeah, but they're not a Snap-on Matco Mac. They're not.
No, my last box was a Matco. And dude, it was so heavy when you pushed it. Even you could feel it in the concrete in the hanger, but you could still push it with one hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but you take a U.S. General or a Waterloo, and you roll that shit. Those fucking casters, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Put your back onto it and then push it with your back.
Yeah.
And them casters are like,
Yeah, it's gonna fall over.
yeah, you gotta put them fuckers on jack stands and shit.
Dude, what's amazing is this bitch will hold a ton of tools, no problem, push it with one hand, but it runs over a zip tie.
Yeah,
It's like stopping it, dude.
oh shit! It's just instant.
Yep.
The smallest zip tie, a little baby pedal in there, a little. You got to sweep that floor before you bring it to.
Yeah, a little pebble. No.
Yes.
My dad still got tools that are John Deere tools.
Damn.
Yeah, those are some of the best tools made back then. The wrenches and all that shit, those are fucking top notch right there.
I didn't know they made tools.
I didn't know either.
They put a something. They didn't make them themselves, just like Snap-on doesn't make any of their shit. But back in the day, they were John Deere they paid whoever was the best in the world at making tools. Though their fucking tools are awesome. Them old school wrenches that my dad has, they fit in your hand so perfect.
Oh, dude, the metal they used was different. You ever seen the tool comparison videos? and they
Oh,
show
yeah.
like tools from like the 60s and 70s versus today's tools.
Oh,
The
yeah.
hammers.
So much better.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the new ratchetless ratcheting wrenches? Or ratchetless ratchets?
Gearless ratchets.
They're gearless, yeah.
Yeah, I seen them and I wanted to get one. Snap-on makes one, and there's another company that sells them for cheaper. I thought about getting that one just to try, like for RCs and shit.
Yeah.
Seems like it'd be weird as fuck. It's zero, like it turns no matter what because there's no teeth to bite.
Right. And you can get, you know, they got like my ratchets are I think they're 120 teeth. You know what I mean? And if you get in a small area, that shit is not ratcheting. Like there's nothing. It's not going to do it.
Yeah,
Room.
there's no teeth to bite.
Yeah, you can't clip it. It don't click enough. You know. But I guess with those,
Yeah, it don't matter.
you just a little bit, and you're moving it.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah, I want to try it.
it.
Dude, they're cheap.
Are they really?
They're like $30.
Yeah,
Snap-on?
$30. I mean, the Snap-ons are like 150, but
Oh, okay. All right.
I think there might be more than that actually.
The cheaper one should be fine for like RC shit. I don't know if you'd be turning big shit at work with it. But maybe,
Yeah, I wouldn't
maybe
do that. I'd use my other shit, and then once I got it loose, if it's in a small or something,
break it with a regular one.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Earl, SK was back in the day. They were good. SK was good.
Shit, actually, Craftsman was good back in the day.
They were. They were when they had some decent shit.
Yeah, they're old company. I remember I found a Craftsman channel locks or some vice grips and took them into Sears, and they gave me brand new ones. I just found them on the side of the road. They give you brand new and no questions asked. It used to be anything. Oh, my shit's broke. Bring it in. Here's a new one. Then they started keeping a bin of shitty ones. And you take it in and they give you some shitty ass one. You're like, this is going to break like next week.
Yeah. I want the ones that they channel lock on them. Or vice grip on them.
Yeah.
Channel lock fucking sucks.
Yeah, some
Not
of
the
their
channel, not the actual channel locks, but the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
There's what are those called? The German companies like Nipex or something. They make some pliers that are really fucking good. They close flush instead of at an angle like regular pliers. They close all flat like that.
Yeah, I like the performance you just showed us how you do it. But did you see the screw pliers that take screws out? The pliers that can take a screw out?
Mm-mm.
It's crazy. There's a pliers, looks kind of like this, that has a fucking head on it with like a hole, like a small hole with teeth on it. And there are some that you can put on that shit, on a screw, a fucking rounded out screw, and you put it in there, and that shit, no matter how tight, it takes it out. I've used that shit. I'm like, no fucking way. This is like breaking the law of like, dude, it don't make sense how it works. I couldn't believe that.
Because I've tried that a million times with pliers.
Yeah, no,
and it always just snips off.
Yeah, as soon as you grab it, and then you hear click. You know what I'm saying? Because it's smashing off. But dude, these ones, I'm like, it's not getting this. And he's like, try it, because he had a pair, and I did. I'm like, there's no fucking way. They're unbelievable. They are unbelievable how good they work.
Man.
That's probably one of the best new tools I've seen.
Maybe they have the backwards facing grooves, kind of like easy outs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
In the little hole that bite into it as you turn.
Yeah.
Maybe.
you know how the players, you know how like these grips, they got those teeth in there.
Yeah.
They look like that, but they're facing the opposite way and on the tip of the handle. But
Oh.
they're very fine, like the way they cut them. Yeah. Earl, you're tripping. Blue Point is the hand-me-down to Snap-on.
Yeah, my dad's got a bunch of them Blue Point ones, Blue Point sockets. We use those.
I got a Blue Point. I got the whole Blue Point package of. God damn it!
Well, you had. They're on the floor now.
No, that's the whole Allen wrench, Torx, and all that. That's the whole kit they make.
Yeah, you gotta figure my dads are probably about or older than you, Deontay. Almost as
Right.
old as me.
Old as fuck, and they work like a dream. The you know what tool I got that I never fucking use? I paid $750 for it. It's called a mini ductor. You know what a mini ductor is? It's a fucking little gun. Well, it's not little at all. It's a gun, kind of a gun. It's like shaped like this, kind of like a gun almost. And you can't put your whole hand around it, but there's like this, and then there's like a top that you open up. Earl knows exactly what he has to. And this top you open up and you put this like wire, this cord, this metal, like it kind of looks like copper.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then you squeeze it and it heats it up.
Red hot.
Yeah, I got one of those.
It just goes around the bolt, right? And you just put it around it, and it just fucking red hot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got one of those. Fucking used it twice.
When you used it, you were like, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like the shit walking in with it. Like, yeah, I got my mini ductor, $700 fucking dollars. And I use it. I'm like, God damn, this thing works, but I just never use it. I'm like, why the fuck did I buy this?
Well, like the press I got, like I was telling you, I probably used it like 6 times since I've had it. But them 6 times, I'm like, oh, yes, I have a press.
But when you're in that spot, like the mini ductor, you can't really put a gas and acetylene on it. You know what I mean? It's just so tight in there.
Yeah.
So if you use the mini ductor, I mean, you put it in there and you hold it for a second and it heats it up and it breaks it off. So I guess you're right. It's like when you need it, it fucking comes in handy.
Yeah, it's concentrating the heat right there.
Yeah.
Not melting the plastic piece that's back here because the flame's shooting.
Right. And then there's grease right there. So it's fucking getting the grease all hot and fucking fire. And then the grease starts fucking dropping on the ground and it hits you and it burns you. It's like, oh my God, that shit hurts. Oh, it burns.
Yep.
Oh, you know, it was a great feeling. A rusted out bolt or nut that you heat up and you torque on that bitch and that bitch breaks loose. You like, that's what I thought, motherfucker, that you've been fighting with. And when it comes off, you throw that bitch.
Yep.
Throw that bitch on the ground. Fuck you.
Yep. And you want to have a whole conversation with it? Like, yeah, you're a little bitch. And I got you. I knew I was going to get your little hook. Man, it got to the point where I'm like, I'm not yanking on these goddamn bolts no more. I'm not finna put this 4-foot breaker bar I got and sit there and yank and fight. I just go get the pump jack, man, and just put the wrench on the end of the pump jack, the little end of the wrench or the ratchet on the end of the pump jack on this little flat part and jack that shit up and watch it bend. The ratchet bend. And then you just keep doing it and it breaks it loose. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you ain't stopping these fucking 3-ton jack.
But then you also do this in case somehow that wrench snaps.
Yep. I did it one time. I just got a fucking Matco ratchet. Used it for the first time and did it with the pump jack. And the ratchet kept going and going and going. And I'm pumping. I'm like, you don't hear the brake. You know, you get that break loose noise. Oh, it's just like bing, and you're like, there it goes. It's like the money noise, like ding ding ding. So it's not breaking loose, and I'm pumping it, pumping it, pumping it. The whole fucking head just rips off the ratchet. I was so
Oh
pissed.
damn!
The whole fucking, you know, the anvil thing or whatever. And then I go and get my dude's because my breaker bar is big ass breaker bar is a ratchet. So I go get his, and his and the ratchet is the one with the flip head. You know what I mean? I go get
Those are
his.
usually the best for that.
Yeah. I went and got his and did the same exact thing. Broke his shit off too.
Oh yeah, it'll split. It'll
Yeah.
split when the piece goes in.
Yep. And that was a snap on. That one was a snap on. Snapped that shit clean off. Snapped off. And then this fucking little my dude, he's just like you. He uses the fucking Harbor Freight shit, and he went in there and fucking took that shit off with a Harbor Freight.
Yeah, some Harbor
I
Freight.
broke that shit loose with both them wrenches. That's why that shit came off.
Always say that. Yeah, it's because I loosened it up for you.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you're having a rough time with something, you're like, "What the fuck?" And somebody comes and gets it right off.
Yeah. I'd be like, dude, that shit pisses me off. And then they're like, what the fuck was the issue? I'm like, I'm not a dumbass. You're a dumbass for fucking like.
No, but what's great when you're that guy and you come up and you get it off and you just drop the shit right next on their toolbox and walk away. You
Yeah.
can call me later if you want some tips.
I hate when people do that when they fucking get it, but when you feel like when you do it to them, you feel like a star.
Yeah. Sometimes they get up. I'm just so happy it's over. I'm like, all right, daddy. I'll call you daddy for the rest of the night.
Yeah, it's some bullshit, man.
What time it is? 1 o'clock?
These dudes said just get the Project Turbo. Huh?
10 after 12 here.
Same time here. Damn, man. I should probably go to bed.
Yeah, I'm about to go to bed too.
I gotta meet dude in the morning.
A 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you want to make that trip, as long as we've been on the live, that's how long it would have taken to drive there and back.
Well, it's only an hour drive. So it's a 2-hour trip. Earl said it's 10 p.m. there.
10? Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
finishing supper. Sun's
He
just
just-
going down.
He just got done with dinner.
Watching the sunset.
Right. What the fuck?
It's crazy that time difference in California.
It is. I be talking to my dude in Pakistan. He be hitting me up at like 4 a.m. He's like, "Good morning." I can't say his accent. I can't do his accent, but and I just be like, "What fucking time is it there?" He's like, "Oh, it's 9 o'clock. About to be bedtime. But before I go to
Yeah.
bed, I say hi." It's like, bro.
When I was on deployment, when I'd call my wife when I was going to bed, she was just waking up. It was morning time here.
Where at?
I was Saudi Arabia.
Damn, you were out there?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
Fucking desert. Sand. Dude, when I first got there the first day, I looked out the window. It looked like Mars. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was red. And you couldn't see anything. It looked like I was on Mars. Because I landed, there was a sandstorm. Sometimes the sandstorms last for 3 days.
What?
Yeah, everybody has full masks on and shit. Keep your eyes squinted because all the sand, it's just dust. It's not even like sand like you would throw. It's just dust. And it's red because blocking out the fucking sun. Yeah,
Damn.
that shit's crazy, man. It rained once a year. Every day the sky was bright blue, no clouds at all. I used to wonder how the animals live. I'm like, how the fuck did animals live? All the birds would drink water from the ACs that drip outside.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know about the stray dogs.
There was?
Fuck do they drink?
There were stray dogs?
Yeah. I don't know.
It was all desert. Like there was no
All
house
desert.
people.
No. There's little towns and shit. But it's like we go to the next town, you just drive in an open fucking desert. And there was a tree in Bahrain called the Tree of Life. There's like this big ass oak tree in the middle of the desert. Nobody knows how the fuck is living. And it's like a sight. Like you drive out there, takes forever to get there, and there it is. You're like, holy shit, there's like a little tiny gate just around the base of the tree. You're like, all right, well, there's a big fucking oak tree here in the middle of nowhere.
Like an oak tree with the green tree look like a Christmas tree.
No, oak, like a big, I don't know. That's a pine tree, Christmas tree.
It's not funny. I don't fucking know my trees.
It's Earth Day, or when was it? Yesterday, Heavy?
Yeah, Earth Day yesterday.
So it's called the Tree of Life?
Yeah, Google it. Tree of Life in Bahrain. You'll see it's just a big ass weird oak tree in the middle of the desert. That's like a sight to see over there.
Okay, I'm sure it is. Earl
only
says
grass-
there's 3 camels called dogs over there.
Yeah. The only grass there is by the airport, and there's always some Indians dudes out there all fucking day out there watering it because they don't have sprinklers with their thumb over a hose. That's what their job, the thumb over the hose. I'm like, can't even get fucking sprayers for these guys?
Hey, you show them a sprinkler, you just cut them out of a job.
Did you
Oh,
see
yeah,
the tree?
you're right. They're like, fuck you, buddy.
How about it?
Did you see the tree in person?
No. It was too far, and I was like, you know what? Everybody's like, want to go see the Tree of Life? Like, he showed me pictures. I'm like, okay, I don't feel like driving 2 hours in the middle of the desert to see that.
How is it? Does somebody come and water it?
No, that's why it's a Tree of Life. They don't know how the fuck is alive there. It's green and shit.
It is.
Deep roots.
Deep ass roots.
That's fucking like that's
Yeah. Dude, it would get 120 degrees during the day. And then at night, so when it first got there, I'm like, all right, it's going to cool down. I always heard it got cold at night in the desert. You know how cold it got there? 98 at night. I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
And the humidity was insanely high because Bahrain was an island off of Saudi Arabia. So you still got all tons of humidity because you're an island.
Huh.
I couldn't imagine that type of temperature with humidity.
Dude, it's insane, man. It's like unlivable. You know, it's funny. All the outside of base is called American Alley. It's just a road that has all these American restaurants like Chili's and Burger King, KFC. That was it. And a couple like small clubs. And the Saudis would come to Bahrain on the weekend. And dude, it'd be like the Vegas Strip. They would have Bugattis, Maseratis. Like they would just driving. That was like just driving through KFC. The prostitutes wore uniforms. They were Filipino prostitutes. These shiny red skirts. They were handing out business cards because it's legal over there.
What?
A lot of the guys on base were like, yeah. It was like an assembly line of the girls walking with around on their arm back to the hotel.
With the army men?
Well, yeah, the Navy guys. There's Marine guys and Navy guys on that base. It was a Navy base.
Oh, so you've seen a lot of the Navy guys going there. Obviously not you since you're on camera, but yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know you went there. That shit, but probably a beautiful place to see.
Yeah, definitely a story, unique. Oh, everything is for barter. So even at the grocery store, the money there is called BD. So it'll be like 30 BD, and we're like, I'll give you 20. Come on, buddy. So there's like, you don't go there with set price. Nothing set price. You bargain everything. I'm like, just give them fucking 30 BD, dude. It's like $3. And if you're like, my friend was a Jamaican guy, a black dude. I was always hanging out with. So they look at me and they be like, "Hey, special price," because they sold a lot of gold there. And you look at him, "Hey, brother price for you, man." They didn't give a fuck. It's the same damn price. But the gold was so cheap, it was illegal to buy you could only buy a certain amount and ship it back to the U.S. Otherwise, people would just be spending all their money and then selling the gold when they got back to the U.S. I don't know why it's illegal, but it is.
Did you do it?
I bought some gold.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they're not allowed to sell alcohol there, so we could buy alcohol and base. And like all the worker guys there were Indians. They did all the work. So they wash your car. It wasn't even our car. It was the military. It was on base. It was like a rental, whatever, from the base. And he's like, "Oh, I'll wash your van," because they want you to go get him a 6-pack. You're like, "I don't care if this car's dirty, man." But at first you do, but you can only buy him so much beer, and then you can't help everybody, you know. Sometimes they'll get pushy, man. They'll be wiping that shit down, mead mugging you while they're cleaning your car. You're like, "Do not wash the car." They don't give a fuck. They're washing that car. You're like, "All right, man, you're washing it for free because I told you I don't have any BD on me."
All right, you're washing it for free.
Yeah, because some of you carry card where you swiping his ass cheeks. You don't care. I don't carry no cash.
Damn. It's crazy out there.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. 4 o'clock in the morning, bright as fuck out.
Oh, that early?
Yeah, it looks like noon here. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Fucking tree of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earl says there's a guy underground watering the oak tree no one knows about.
Yeah. They want the money for tourism.
Right.
They got a line underneath the sand. A drip system.
Damn. You ever get in a fight with the people out there?
No, they're kind of weird because they drive like complete fucking assholes, but that's normal to them. They just cut off whoever. That's just what you do. So us, the Americans, when somebody cuts us off, we're like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're like, "What the fuck?" Lay on the horn. They're like, "Hey," this is how they say calm down. They stick their hand out and they're like, "Hey," kind of like they're pulling a ball sack. That means calm down. Hey, calm down.
Earl says red skirt got all the money, no car wash for you.
Yeah. Yeah, red skirt got all the money. But they would negotiate with them too, all of them, dude.
There was no fat people out there, huh?
No.
I was
And
about-
when I was out there, I see why they wore them big ass robes.
yeah.
It feels a lot better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Another thing, they don't have freedom of religion. So when they had Ramadan, we didn't have to like pray, but we had to abide by a lot of it. Like we couldn't wear shorts, and this is in August when there's 120 degrees out. On base, we could do what the fuck we want, or in our or wherever we were staying. But if we're out in town traveling or anything, nope, long sleeve shirts, pants, no smokes, can't be seen smoking, drinking. And you're like, I forgot freedom of religion is a real thing. No, everyone there has to follow Ramadan. You go to countries like that, dude, it makes you want to kiss the ground when you come back. When I was over there, I was like, dude, Americans are some spoiled motherfuckers. I come back over here like we bitch about shit totally different than what these guys bitch about.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
They're like, don't look at the women. Not because of for your safety, for their safety. Because the women are always, they're very curious. They look, well, all you see is this from them.
Yeah.
So it don't take much for them to look pretty because they just do their eyes. But you can still see their shape. You can still see their shape, and you're like, oh, she's got some big tattoos. So you'd be like somewhere out, and some girl's like eyeballing you, and if you are eyeballing her, then guess what? Her husband or her husband's friends watching, and she's probably gonna get her ass beat later.
Yeah.
Because women are like low class there.
Oh man.
Well, not low class. They're kind of property. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do what they're told, and they're not equal.
Mm-mm.
Oh, one more thing. I know I keep going on about this. Dude, the Saudis would come over there, and they said a lot of them would say like Allah can't see them there, so they go there and do some gay shit.
At
I
the
go
base?
into on the island of Bahrain, which is the island off of Saudi. I'd go there and I'd see these dudes kissing. I'm like, what the fuck? Because homosexuality is supposed to be illegal,
Yeah.
but not in Bahrain. Bahrain's like the Vegas. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? These motherfuckers are gay.
Were they? So how far was it from there? You know what I'm saying? I thought so. Bahrain is just open.
Bahrain, I don't know exactly how far. I mean, it's a nice drive, dude. They used to put this coating of clay, thick clay, over the front of their expensive car so they could fucking hit 150 miles an hour on that bridge to get to Bahrain and not have the salt blast. That's what they used to say. But I don't know exactly how far. It's just a little island, but it's its own country off of Saudi Arabia.
And Bahrain don't have those rules.
No, it has some of them, but they're not strict like Saudi Arabia is.
So Bahrain is alcohol legal?
It is only in clubs, but it's expensive as fuck. Even for us, it was like $20 for one beer.
Oh shit!
So we were like, "Fuck that! I'll just go on base and get it for $6 for a 6-pack."
Right.
It was cheaper. It was cheaper than it is here on base to there.
Damn, that's crazy. So they just went there and got to do what they want to do, fucking each other's in the ass and doing a bunch of gay shit.
Go back Monday morning and be like, "Hey, buddy." Well, they're at work. And you know he's seen that guy making out with some dude or whatever the fuck they were doing.
With 3
Like,
wives.
hey, buddy.
Then they got 3 wives and 8 children. Fucking guys on the side.
Yep, the wives are for breeding.
Yeah, that's crazy. The base got a liquor store.
Oh yeah, our base. It was just like you're in the United States on base. It's got everything there. It was a pretty big base. Remember one time we were looking for is called the something, the mall, city mall. I don't know, some big mall where, dude, a pair of slippers were probably $1,000 US. Everything was top US brands, like everything was Gucci. You know, everything was super expensive. It was the empty as fuck. You walk in, guards kind of look at you like, the fuck, there's people in here? I think it was more for show. But we're trying to find this mall, and we kind of, good luck stopping asking anybody for directions. So we try to find it. As we park and we start walking, I'm like, we're in the wrong fucking way. So we start to reach where it says, this way to the bridge to Saudi Arabia. And we're like, I better turn around. There's a fucking Saudi tank right there. This guy's got a 50 cal. And I fucking we're kind of mean mugging each other. That bitch points 50 cal right at me. I'm like,
Damn.
let me just keep walking, not say anything.
Oh, you were walking.
Yeah. We were walking. We parked so we could walk around because the mall's right there. Like right when you get into Bahrain, the country, the mall's right there. And then so is wherever their security, whatever the fuck there. Because this is technically another country. I don't know how much of a passport they got to have to get to Bahrain, but.
Damn, so you couldn't wear regular clothes?
No, not during Ramadan. If Ramadan's 1 month. After that, then we could.
No, I'm saying you had to wear your uniform all the time out there?
No. You don't wear your uniform out in public. Even though they knew who the fuck we were, you don't wear it. You wear civilian clothes. Draw least amount of attention away, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They had black flag areas, stay out of these areas. Some days, hey, stay on base. You were not allowed out. They're protesting here or something. Did we ask one guy for a meat market? Because we wanted some fucking good meat. We were tired of eating shit on base. Oh, yeah, I know a good one. So we've got directions to this meat market. I walk in this meat market. There's fucking goats hanging on chains, fucking killing lambs, and there's like guts on the floor. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Hey, buddy, good meat. Slapping it. Like, oh my God, there's flies everywhere. Fuck this.
That raw uncut shit.
Yeah, that was the real shit. They ain't like here, meat market. Everything's packaged and it's cold in there, and you're like, this is a good price.
Oh, fuck.
Right. You fucking point at the goat and shit you want.
Yeah. Kill that bitch right in front of you.
Mhm. Yeah, it's different out there.
Yeah, it is.
Did you like it?
Did I like it? Hell no, it sucked balls. I did buy a genie lamp. The guy's like, hey, genie lamp. And I rubbed it. I'm like, hey, man, there's no genie in this shit. He's like, oh, he's very hardworking. He's not here. I was like, all right. I was like, that's a good sales pitch. Here, I'll buy it. It was like $5.
He's very hard working.
He's hardworking. He's not here. I got a bunch of pictures. I'll send you some pictures of it sometime.
I want to see those pictures, like what it's like, what it looked like. What year was this?
Probably 2010. Yeah, 2011. Yep.
Hell yeah, I gotta see that. But I'm about to go do some research on this fucking tree, how it's still alive.
You curious now, huh?
Hell yeah, that shit's weird. They said it's 400 years old.
Damn. Been in that hot ass desert for 400 years. those countries are able to survive and thrive because oil.
Mm-hmm. They got so much fucking oil.
Yep.
That's where like fucking Dubai. That's how they got all their money.
Yeah, because that's just open desert too, man.
Mm-hmm. Dig for that damn oil. They find it.
Who's that? Who's that one RC YouTuber that's over there? He does.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He does. I seen one time they're drag racing the Limitlesses and all that right in front of the College of Dubai. And I'm looking at this college, and this thing is the nicest looking building you've ever seen with gold looking stuff all over it and everything. It's like they're right out in front
Oh.
of this thing now.
Dude, they are so fucking filthy rich. They have an indoor ice skating, like mountain skating. Indoor.
Shit's crazy.
Like skiing, that's it. Indoor skiing.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. I can't believe that dude ended up making that place. He fucking made that place. He said he was gonna do it, and he did it. See, his wife left him. She fucking ran away from him. He was trying. He said she said he was gonna kill her or something. Like she ran away. His daughter ran away, and she got locked in a room or something. They ended up escaping. The dude that built Dubai, like there was like 7 of them, but the main guy,
super rich,
super fucking rich, unreal money.
Dude, they got more. They got more money than you could ever imagine.
Yeah, they try to say that. I feel like, you know, you got Jeff Bezos and them and Elon and shit saying they're the richest guys in the world, but are they? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe on this side of the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. The dude that own the people that own Dubai, the UAE, they gotta be one of the richest.
Isn't that dude's name? UAE RC Addicts or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Isn't that the guy's name or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
My homeboy's in Qatar. It all ain't nice like they say.
The one morning I woke up and he was live and they were doing boats out there. Like holy, and then looking around like at the city, you know, that's on the other side of the shore and everything. I was like, holy shit, look at these buildings. I mean, I've seen Chicago and shit, obviously, but these are nice. This is like fucking top notch, fucking. Like, holy,
yeah.
You know, just the looks of everything, you know. Ooh,
Bahrain has big ass building that has 2 sharp points, like 2 towers, and then wind generators in the middle of them that power that building. You know, they built that shit. It looked fucking amazing. It's all glass.
Damn, this nigga's getting money out there. This UAE dude, he's got videos. His best video did it's one I've seen so far, 2.8 million views. 3 months ago, he got 1 million views on a video.
Damn.
That's crazy.
He probably ain't even monetized. He don't care. The best Raminators doo-doo to him. Nothing. He's like, Raminator, I'll take 5. One for all my friends.
Yeah, and he got some shit.
Oh yeah. They do a lot of that sand dragging too, like up the hills.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be funny, dude. You ever seen them do them sand drag with their SUVs?
Yeah.
Insane, dude. Fucking 1,000 horsepower. They got nitrous and blowers. They don't care if they blow. They'll blow
No.
every race.
Every fucking race and keep doing it. Did you see the dude that was in California that fucking sent his shit to Qatar?
Mm-mm.
Dude was in California that fucking his shit went viral because he was driving the sand rail all over fucking Cali and fucking just clowning, jumping hills and shit in like Hollywood or so. I don't know where he was at, but and it went and he got put on the news and they were looking for him.
Oh, I remember that. Like he was driving careless as fuck,
Yeah,
like hitting people's cars and shit. I remember that.
he sent his shit to Qatar. Somebody's like, "I'll buy it," and one of those dudes out there, them Saudis, were like, "I'll buy that shit," and he sent it over there, shipped it to him. They're like, "Where's the truck?" And he's like, "I don't have it no more." You ain't going out there to get it. They ain't letting you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be a war. You go touch their shit. You know what I mean? So, so they and then I think he said he moved out there after that. They got some shit out there. Dude, that truck now is so much better than it was. 1,300 horsepower, I think it was. It is now.
It's crazy.
Dude, they're
See
doing
what happened when you got excessive money?
Mhm.
I'd do that shit too.
Right.
Can't even do that with Matchbox cars.
Right. No.
I can't even afford another XLX2.
Oh, shit. All right, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Y'all take it easy.
Y'all.
Yep. We'll talk to you tomorrow, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
See ya.
We'll see you have